You just had to start there. Well, here we go. We're back. We're better than ever. Will Stewart, Sean Green. The laughs are back here, folks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're here ready for the TOC qualifier today. We hope you are ready for some remote action, just like we are, as we've got a match already underway. I don't know if we want to waste any time or not, Sean. What do you say?
Oh man, I'm into it. We have 256 players competing today. Let's see where we are. We're going to be at the Wooden Nickel to get us started here, which can only be the name of a bar in Crooks, South Dakota.
Hey, good old South Dakotans in the chat right here. Love it. Gabe Steffen taking on John Huseman. And this is we already won 1-0 here or for John. So
Well, that's out the gate. We tried to time this perfectly. We obviously failed in that mission. But how about Gabe with the Busch Light sponsored jersey today? I'm not a Busch Light fan, but
Bush latte. You should have went latte instead of light on the back of the jersey. Is my deal. But yeah, we wouldn't have been late. Nick was kind of jacking around with the controls before we started away here. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to wait on his sweet time to make this one happen here. As Gabe's off to the races.
Well, jokes aside, let's talk prize money today. Let's talk the stakes of today, right? This is the TOC finale qualifier. Each player that is playing today is trying to find a spot in one of our 3 finale brackets, right, for TOC. That includes the elite finale. If you finish in the top 5 today, in any of your brackets, we have 5 men's brackets, we have 3 ladies brackets going on. The prize money for first place today is $300 plus that elite finale entry. Anyone who finishes in the top 5 will get that elite finale entry, which is maybe worth $10,000 in a couple months.
Ooh. Yeah, potentially. You never know. It could be you. It could be you. Jules Van Noggen pulling off 20K last year, 20K plus actually at TOC. But we already have a question about where to see the brackets. And of course, we did throw out that in for you. Hit that tab, sport.us. You can see our brackets for today's action.
And in case you're wondering, that is Will's internet deciding not to work with us today. And I just wanted to bring it up because I know he's going to freak out about it now from this point forward. But yeah, just click on that link there. Franny's in the chat. Good old Kicks Alcala. Terry saying hi to Gabe and Ben. Well, hi, Terry. Gabe's playing right now, but he'll get that message here in a minute. Oh, no, he doesn't get that one done. He should have time. John might throw in 6 bowls just to make it interesting, but we'll see what happens here in this leg number 2. Will, you've been up to a lot in the last little bit. You remodeled your bathroom. It looks beautiful. Did you actually do the handiwork yourself?
Some of the handiwork. I did. The painting, the mudding of the wall stuff. But good buddy Jesse Doohoo took care of tile work for me.
Nice.
So did a great job on that one. Appreciate it.
Well, guys, Gabe wins leg number 2, so we're going to go to it's a race to 3 here in the winner's side. This will get us to the king seat. And if I'm not mistaken, let me check. This is bracket number 3 where they're at. The winner of this gets the winner of Rick Hensey and Kevin Schmitz.
Woo! That's a battle there.
Yeah, that's going to be heavy hitting going on over there.
I'm just
John Bunnell, what's up, bud?
Taking these other brackets as well. We've got 5 for the men today and a few for the women as well. So good amount of support here and good player support as that is.
Absolutely. And of course, we do have already some qualifiers that played in our last elite finale qualifier. So I know Jules Van Dongen doesn't play today because of that. Of course, he's also playing for the CDC right now. I still don't know what Jeremiah Millard did to really make him upset, but 2 116 averages against him. You have other people as well. Brett Hollanday made it through his. Mike Maloney, of course, made it through his. And Nick, there's one that I'm not remembering. Ram, of course, Ram. So Ram gets it done as well. Last time we did the qualifier, we featured heavily Star City Amusements and the stadium, mainly because they have the most people that we could have on stream there. And today we are separated out by a lot of different places. So you could see today the wooden nickel. Well, you are seeing the wooden nickel. That is Gabe stepping right there, who just scratched his bottom part of his calf with his shoe. And now he's stepping up to the line. Black Saddle in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. It's about time they joined the party. How about a new location, King Seat, as we get our first boom goes the dynamite from Gabe Steffen. King Seat is in Holiday, Florida, which sounds like the most Florida name of all time. South End Bistro in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Starsky 78 in Omaha, Nebraska, along with Stoley's Lounge as we get back to back. Boom goes the dynamites. I know Will missed that sound, and you're welcome for bringing that back out. Stoley's Lounge in Omaha, Nebraska as well. How about the Union Lake Eagles in Michigan? And then, of course, Drinks Bar is another new location, and that's in Pittsburgh, PA. So excited for our looks at some of those locations today for the first time.
I'm excited as well. Just the program's getting bigger, man. The program's getting bigger.
Well, it's all thanks to the players and to the vendors and to PPD, and of course us. Like, it's definitely just we did it all. But Will did it all. That's what he's trying to tell us.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a team effort.
Well, speaking of team efforts, we're playing singles today as John wins leg number 3, takes a 2-1 lead over Gabe Steffen.
Look at that, handy 5.2, man.
Yeah, that's a huge average there. Gabe is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, bud.
No, I was just saying I'm taking a look at our ladies brackets too. Don't want to forget about them. Is Kelly Mears playing Jennifer Brando now? Destiny Mullen.
Yep.
And Cheyenne Richards making a run in that first bracket.
Yeah, she's waiting on the winner of Alicia Gossett and Ashley Wendt. And then if you look over at the qualifying bracket number 2, Hunter Smith, familiar name.
She's
Stephanie Simmerly. Hey, at the top of the women's bracket number 2, I just want to shout out a couple of indie players there that are playing each other right now. Deborah Deemers and Amber Hardwick are probably 2 of the top lady shots in indie. The fact they have to play each other right now is difficult. I'm sure they're playing at the same venue, which is Night Owls in Indianapolis. But yeah, they are extremely tough shots. I'm very curious to see who makes it out of that match. And then, go ahead, bud.
Bracket 3, you've got a dangerous Chrissy Grimmel.
Yeah,
dangerous Chrissy Grimmel, of course, one to probably. That's the bracket fade out, no matter what bracket you're in, I believe.
Hey, look at the dangerous Alyssa Evans down there at the bottom of that bracket running through it.
That's the lengthy Alyssa Evans.
Playing at Bull Shooters. And Barb Hare saying, anyone got horse tricks yet? We have not had any horse tricks. But when we do, we will let you know. But hi, Barb. It's been a long time. Good to see you. Blaine King says it's been a long time, guys. Good to have you in the chat as well. As a big trip 1 on Dart 3. Gabe needs to win this leg or else he is going over to the 1-loss side. And I think we lost Will.
Well, that's more than okay. We do want to thank our new locations here.
Oh, he's still here.
No.
Camera-wise,
we're just gonna go ahead and make sure that mic stays off for you this time. I'm just kidding. Go to the new locations, Nick. We appreciate it.
I do want to go ahead and thank our new locations. Of course, fortunately, we did not finish getting Night Owls set up in Sean's neck of the woods, but we do have a lot of great locations, like the Wooden Nickel, for example. King's Seat Drinks Place, and I believe there's a handful of others that we are also working on getting up and running. So to those new camera packages and new locations that you'll be seeing and things like the CSE, we're excited to take a look at some of the talent in different areas and different reaches of the woods.
No, absolutely. It makes it more exciting for us, right? We had 16 players that we could possibly stream last nationals or nationals qualifiers, this elite qualifier. Today it's over 30 players, and that's exciting because it's going to be nonstop action for a few hours here, hopefully, and we get to feature some of those players that are players that we love, that we've met often, like Gabe Steffen, who shows up and does his walk on like a boss with his crazy outfit decision making skills there. So it's gonna be a great time. Steve Diker, we could see him on stream today at Black Saddle. So a lot of good stuff going on. Hey, how about Stowe Bunce in the CDC right now running through? He's up 5-2 on Leonard Gates.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
So we might have an actual rematch of last night's final from event number 7. Stowe wearing the purple pants with the purple outfit. Now that is a combination.
Ooh, he does dress deadly, man.
I love Stowe's style.
There's a
Boom
gang.
comes the dynamite.
There's a gang of those guys from Virginia that do that. Like we saw it at ADA National Championships. I was like, who the heck are these two fellas just rocking this outfit? And sure enough, they got it from Stowe.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how about this? Brandon Neal, talking about best dressed people, is about to play Chris Alexander from Pittsburgh, PA, which is going to be our next match on stream, actually. So I knew both those locations, I believe, have streaming setups now, if I'm not mistaken, for Chris. I know he lives in Pittsburgh, so that's why I would think Drinks Bar might be his location today. Maybe not, though. I guess not. Nope, it's definitely not. And then, but we'll have Brandon. We get to look at his beautiful outfit choice. Definitely the white belt rocking today. Brandon Kessler out of Ohio is waiting on Cody Drager or Ryan O'Flynn there in that bracket number 5 too.
Well,
a lot of great players.
You know what best dress I'm looking forward to?
What?
TOC when I show up Nick once again in best dress. Because this guy thinks he knows how to dress. Get out of here, Nick.
Oh, all I'm saying is you and I will be in person soon, and I think we might play for the rights to dye your hair.
No, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
I have nothing but confidence, but
it doesn't sound like it, Mr. ADO National Qualifier, second place, something or other.
Get the heck out of here. Top 128, sir. Lost in the first round. Thank you.
Oh boy. Anthony Lopez saying Gates playing this and then the CDC event. No, he is just playing the CDC events up in Canada this weekend. He's not going to Mike Maloney it up that way.
Multiple devices are great to have right now because you can watch us both. So don't go anywhere, folks. Don't you dare turn that dial.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
The CDC event, way more boring than this. As we're going to last leg decider. Gabe, Stefan, John, Hussman. Who takes it down, Will? Who gets it? Is it whoever wins the diddle?
I'm getting one, and we'll see. I'm gonna go with Gabe, maybe. Just throwing a random name out there.
Cool. I'm glad that you picked at least a random name of one of the players that's playing. You could have picked any random name. Tony Lucci asking, "Hi, why is this not on your YouTube channel?" Because we don't have access to the Eagle Eye YouTube channel. Johnny Lackey saying, we all know who the best dressed looking is. Johnny, I appreciate that compliment, buddy. It really means a lot coming from you. I do work out once a year, so I like to work on that. As it looks like Gabe's gonna get the start with a great 25 dart on the last one right there.
Let me see if I can do that one.
Gabe Steffen will get the start here. Last leg decider. The winner moves on to the King seat where they have the absolute privilege to take on either Kevin Schmitz or Rick Hinsey, which I just want both these guys to know it does not get any easier in the next match. no matter who that person is that you're playing against. Caleb Hunter getting work done, playing out at the stadium, I'm sure. Playing against Jeff Mappa right now. Chris Cerilius. I'm impressed with myself. Taking on Jake Shriver right there as well. Again, a lot of great players, a lot of names that we know. Vince Milano, Jeremiah Berger, Ethan Kreitman, waiting on either Luis Bendena or Troy Hughes. So, and that's bracket number 1. Mike Carter in the one-loss side of that one. Jake Smith in the one-loss side of that one.
Nick, I'll work on that for you in the background. I'm not seeing a way right now, but once we go off, I'll try to get that updated for you.
So we're going to try and get that updated, people.
Potentially have the YouTube channel up. I didn't know that, so sorry about that one, folks. It's okay. It's okay. Nick, just tell me next time. You son of a... No, we're good.
Boom goes the dynamite. Gabe Steffen is dominating this last leg decider so far. Look at this. We actually get the look from John. And oh my goodness, is there a dog in a venue right before Brandon Neal plays on stream? The nightmare.
Uh-oh. Hey, good work from Nick to pull that one off as we're getting both views here.
John's playing out of all seasons, if I'm not mistaken, or is that the...
Yeah, that's all seasons.
All seasons? There you go. All Season Sports Pub.
Gabe.
Tacoma, Washington.
Really taking over in this leg, man. He's throwing well here. 290. I mean, this is all in his hands.
Well, I can tell you right now, John looks comfortable as he throws with his Hey Dudes on. And Gabe does get it done. Look at this average. 7.15 from Gabe Steffen in the last leg decider. And while he might be missing the back half of his shoes, he was not missing a dart there. Big darts from Gabe Steffen.
If you are wanting to check out the stream on YouTube, you can go over to the Darts TOC YouTube channel. That is up and running. So we do have that YouTube channel available for you folks if you want to go over to that one and put it on your big screen or not. I think that's that Reggie there.
What, the good-looking guy right here? It looks like Brandon Neal.
No, that's not. Leslie Zimmerman is who I mean by Reggie.
Oh.
Not sure if that's owner or not. Could be. Mr. Brandon Neal, always a good-looking individual with his selfies. His bathroom selfies.
He looks like he got a haircut just specifically for today.
Possibly that fresh cut. Just playing Chris Alexander shot out of Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, as we see, the boom goes the dynamite from the Yinzer out of Pittsburgh. Tavern Pizza.
If they're slinging pizzas up in that thing and not a bar, just like a normal just pizza joint, that'd be awesome.
Look what Brandon's doing here. He closes the 16s. They were already closed by Chris, so I think he's just practicing for the next leg.
It could feel like this one's just out of it, but I mean, those 15s are available. I don't know why you wouldn't take a shot. I mean, 6 to 9 15s is a massive hit there for you. I mean, not enough to pull you out in charge, but enough to give you something here. Hit another one. Yes, it does. It will pull him out ahead. But let's see what Chris does. Is Chris a big triple? Will give him a look.
This is in bracket number 5 for those that are wanting to know where we're at. This is a race to 3 here of the TOC Elite Finale Qualifier. Again, there are 3 different bracket levels that players can be placed in. If you make the top 5 today, you're guaranteed in the bracket level that will be for $20,000 as a blind draw. I'm wondering with how that Brandon's hitting the stop button here, and this is how this honestly should go, is just be like, hey, I messed it up. Hey, all right, cool. I believe you. And then it moves on, right?
that's a big hit there for Brandon. A 7 mark on the 15s. Now we're talking here. I mean, that was a little too early for him to just give up on the leg. I mean,
Ooh, Chris
yeah,
Alexander.
see?
Burp.
Okay, so big triple. I mean, you gotta hang there. I mean, you are down 4 houses. Or sorry, 3 houses.
Yeah, so you stay there all day. Oh, he's going to move it on over. He's one of the best at moving it along that line.
Good hit. Good hit.
It's a good skill to have as a dart player, is to be able to move and still hit where you're looking at. But again, Chris gets the point lead back. I'm still now kind of curious why Brandon went 16s when he could have gone 15s a whole round earlier. That being said, then he would have 4 numbers that you have to still close out. So this might end up paying for him. This looks identical. That was identical to the last round. Missed it high into the 10, stepped over again, and then hits 2 trebles. Eagle Eye Sports saying, hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm just pretty sure that's how the robot voice would sound for Eagle Eye Sports. A lot more professional than I typically do.
No, it's actually Buck who does our intros. Thank you very much.
Who?
We have nothing but professional people. Joe Buck.
Oh, I thought you meant Young Buck.
No, Joe, the
then you
actual Joe Buck.
Then you said professional people, and then I knew you weren't talking about Young Buck. By the way, we only do it just to see his face in the background. That's
Happy
the
to
only
be here,
reason
guys.
why
I
we-
mean, it really is a pleasure to be on this team with a positive work environment. It really feels like a safe space to truly be yourself in when you work with Sean and Will.
That's really
Great.
weird because we have tried really hard to bully you throughout the years. So for you to still say that is kind of impressive.
Try extreme hard. That was a really nice move there from Brandon, but wow, what a shot from Chris Alexander as it's an 8 mark to close out the 15s with his last massive double 15.
I was really wondering when Chris was going to be like, you know what? Let's just end this leg.
Yeah.
Let's get this one over with and we can move on. Now the question is for Brandon, do you close the 18s and 17s? That being said, Chris only needs 2. You got to go bull first start. Yeah, now you can close them both because now it's even.
No,
or you can just
right
do that.
There. Stay right there. Pad some points.
It makes him throw 3 darts at the target instead of 2, potentially.
I mean, you're just giving yourself a possible chance here. But that's a great move from Chris Alexander, honestly. Just foregoing, getting the points early.
There's a little bit of a chance here, though, for Brandon. He's got winning darts.
Yeah, I mean, a double bull, and he has a look here.
Do you close first, or do you go double bull first? You go double bull first.
Yeah, you have to go double bull first, because if you get a single, you stay
there. It is.
Okay. All right, so double 18 or single, or double 18 or triple, sorry.
You aim at that triple. Oh, no.
I think I would have went double. And you can see he's upset at that one. I would have went double there.
Wow. And I think he's honestly more upset at just how bad that dart was on dart 2 for him. Not overall. Like, that's a decent dart for me, but like a really bad dart for Brandon Neal. But now he has to go back to the bull. Does go back to the bull. There's still an opportunity, but we've seen Chris kind of able to close things out when he needs to. Maybe. Oh, that's a big dart. Oh,
big triple, but still open here. So one single bull.
It's easier now.
Yeah, I mean,
technically.
Still got to hit them.
I don't think Brandon misses this time.
It.
He was so upset missing the last time.
I'm. It's easy for me to say because I'm a rhythm player, but some people just seem to put pressure on themselves in these situations.
Brandon's a good step back player, though.
He is.
Oh, but see, he's not. His reaction's not bad that time because it was right there.
Gotta go.
Like he almost just shrugged at it.
Got to go back to the bull here. Single's okay. I mean, 40-point lead now.
Yep, that means
that
Chris
forces that forces a triple. Yeah, there it is. Done.
And a little fist bump from Chris. I don't know if you saw that, but gets through leg number 1. And that was a pressure-filled leg number 1 that, man, look at those averages, a 4.62 to a 4.42. If you guys were not expecting it to be that close, I mean, we still got potentially 4 more legs of this.
That was a really fantastic stuff there. I enjoyed that back and forth battle there.
You can tell when we stop like bantering back and forth of how good the darts are. You know, like we just stopped talking about anything related to, you know, life and just went straight darts. But that's not the start that Brandon wanted there. Guys, if you want to get involved in events like this and also the CSC Challenger Series, which starts in less than 2 weeks, you're going to go to dartstoc.com and check out the map. That map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep a player eligible for events like this and TOC and CSC Challenger Series in the future. Again, dartstoc.com to get signed up today.
Info, Sean.
It's the one thing I'm good at. No one disagreed with that. All right, great.
Yep. No one disagreed with you because it's the truth. It's the truth.
Crickets
the one thing
there.
you're good at.
Well, I'm gonna, another thing I'm good at that I'll show you guys later is me crying.
Hey, that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Caleb Hunter, the first person to make it to the King's seat in bracket number 2. He's waiting on the winner of Chris Cerilius and Jake Schreiber. Gabe Steffen, of course, is playing against Rick Hinsey right now in the King's seat. Woo! That is a doozy of a matchup about to happen in bracket number 3. Donnie Bolin, the first to make it in bracket number 4 to the King's seat. Match. Of course, we're waiting on this one here. And how about the women? Get a little update there. Jennifer Brando and Destiny Mullen playing right now. Alicia Gossett and Cheyenne Richards taking on each other there. That's to get to the Queen's seat matchup.
Yeah, and we'll dabble where we can when we see the ladies up on the streaming board. So just to keep you aware of that one, we're kind of just seeing what is available at each location and giving you what we have. So unfortunately, if people find themselves out of the turn, then unfortunately streaming kind of forgoes in aspects. But we hope to be streaming at least to a final somewhere.
You can see the frustration from Brandon Neal setting in a little bit here, but that's just how he plays. He is a very emotional, on your sleeve type of player, good and bad, and I don't think it affects him either way. It's just kind of how he plays. Now, we have seen him sometimes throw some darts away if he gets overly frustrated, which is never what you want to get to. But he's also been able to settle himself in and get right back into matches. He's going to need to start doing that here quickly.
That he will.
And you're going to stay right here, but the final of the CDC event number 8 is going on right now.
Yeah, so pull out that extra device.
Alex Bowman threw a 11 darter in leg number 1.
Jeez, we freaking lion snore here in the background. As wow, Cedric County Zoo here. Sorry, Nick. Couldn't help it, bud. can't pay attention with the.
I am recovering from being sick. I was sick for the last week, so on the other end of it now. I appreciate the concern, though, Will Stewart. Thank you very much.
I was very concerned for health and well-being.
Hey, guys, the Yinzer is up 2-0 on the man from Omaha. Some would say the man who owns Omaha.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Do you remember that like a few years ago when someone was like, I wonder how many times you're going to mention Brandon Neal? That was a fun day.
Yeah, that was yesterday, bud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
I was on the phone with Brandon Neal earlier today, and he's like, am I gonna make the stream? And I was like, there's a pretty good chance you're gonna make it on there. He's like, can Sean and Will stop bullying me every time I'm on there? I just want to play darts. And I was like, no chance. I'm sorry, buddy. That's just not how that works.
What? Bullying? No, it's just mild harassment. Oh, wait. Same thing.
Technically, the definition of bullying is if it is repetitive and also by a group of people. Now, technically, there is more than one of us that is repetitively making fun of one person. So it does constitute bullying.
Sean, they define us as a repetitive group of people. Have you heard our commentary?
We do say boom goes to dynamite a lot, all of us, you know.
Jesse Johnson saying, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Jesse. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us here.
How's it going, brother? Scuba Steve said hi earlier. Of course, Barb. I don't know if she's still in the chat with us. Hopefully she is. But guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Hit that like button. Hit the... Tyler, you can't do this to us, buddy. You can't do this. Tyler Hensey in the chat. The dart player whose nickname is Hand Solo, due to a birth issue. Although that could be a lie. Maybe his dad got angry once. We just don't know for sure.
Somebody actually slapped that last name, like that nickname, on his back one time at a tournament by accident, and he's been walking around with it ever since.
Well, he owns it nicely. Carrie, a student from Oregon, Albany.
And then we got some Kayla Spurgeon lady saying she's tuning in from the PPD office. Somebody call 911. She's broken in.
Well, boom goes the dynamite there for the Omahayan. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but
no, definitely not.
Well,
that'll work. That was a great 9.
Nebraskan.
Great 9.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Mama Hensey in the chat saying he did tell someone that his dad cut it off when he was about 4. That's hilarious.
Got some good numbers tuning in. Give us that big like and a follow if you have not. We definitely appreciate it. Lots of good remote action coming your way here as we're going to bump up our coverage remotely here over the next year or so. So looking forward to that one.
You know what I'm wondering? It seems like Brandon Neal has been, into karate for quite a while. I'm surprised his belt level has never gone up. Like, how bad do you have to be to still be a white belt?
I mean, come on, man.
This many years after
step up your game. I about said something. I was like, no, it's that one. It's
not that type of stream, Will. It's only 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe at midnight when we have that marathon 9-8 score line, where everyone is everyone averaging over a 6 and over 1,000 points per leg. Speaking of which, guys, season 5 of the CSC Challenger Series, you can watch live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, starting August 21st on Partners Promoting Darts and USA Darts Facebook/YouTube pages. And if you like and comment on the live stream, you might have a chance to win an A2ZDarts.com giveaway during each live stream. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com. And of course, that will feature the dynamic duo of Will Stewart and Sean Green, with Nick Young Buck Dirachi to share in the background.
I think we're gonna have some wins as well. We can't let that one. We're getting busier and busier. I know Sean, things coming his way. He's got to oblige to. I have the same. Nick, well, he's just Nick. He'll always be around. No, I'm just kidding. He's
doing some commentary for something like DPFL next week or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Looking forward to that one.
It's not out of skill. It's because he's closest to the venue.
It's all skill, buddy. It's all skill based.
Thanks,
We do a ranking system.
Well, Brandon Neal needs to win this leg against the throat. Chris starting off with only a 2 mark to give Brandon a little opportunity. And he does take advantage of that opportunity a little bit. Tyler is just cracking me up in this chat. I love this kid so much. He's playing in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series this season.
Looking forward to seeing him in action once again. He got his first one underneath his belt last go round.
Most likely he will be throwing right-handed in the CSC Challenger Series.
I don't know.
Royal in the chat saying, I have you guys on YouTube watching on the 60-inch TV. Now that is how to watch the CSC Challenger Series and this TOC finale qualifier. I'm not going to say that, Nick. Bonjour, Ed Richard from France in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well with you. Brent Peters watching on the big screen from Appleton, Wisconsin. Guys,
Scuba Steve coming up.
Speaking of Wisconsinites, good old Scuba Steve Diker, who has a soft place in our heart strictly because he has brought us cheese curds before.
That was a big surprise. Literally, cheese curds that were made like 3 hours beforehand. Just like, here, you guys wanted curds. These are the curds you want to try.
Yeah, I don't know about you, buddy, but I had about a 4-hour drive home after that event, and those cheese curds were mostly gone by the time I got home.
Oh yeah, take a bite and it's just nothing but squeakiness in your mouth. Just what?
Oh, so good.
It's insane where darts is taking us, man.
Fresh cheese curds.
Fresh cheese curds in Wisconsin.
Oh, and speaking of fresh gifts, Royal saying I also will send some gifts with Scuba Steve for TOC. God bless you. Just don't give any to Danny Baggish. He won't need any of that.
Yeah, don't give any to Danny Baggish. As it has been announced, the one and only gambler, Danny Baggish, will be joining us in the booth.
Boom goes the
TOC.
white horse. A white horse there from Brandon Neal. That was good, right? I left Will speechless after that. What can I say except you're welcome?
Oh my goodness.
Brandon Neal looking like we are going to take this to a last leg decider. He needs to count him up to 3. And he gets it. 5.17 when he needed it. And we're going to go the distance. Jillian goes, squeakiness. Oh, she did say steadiness in your mouth earlier, which is different. The squeakiness is way funnier. That's so great. Jillian, of course, oh man, Jacob told us what a person from Utah is called, but I forgot it.
A
Utah. Yeah. Well, like Utes is the name of like the campus team, but I believe it's a Utah. I didn't say it first, Jillian. That was definitely Will.
Yeah, definitely 100% me.
Tristan's at work watching, which is the best place to watch all of this. Hopefully you don't laugh out loud hysterically as Brandon Neal with a 180 to win the diddle, and we are going the distance.
Oh my.
Utah's got it right.
Some of the stuff coming out of your mouth is just atrocious here, Sean. Come on now, bud.
Whatever squeakiness.
Whatever. You're all right, but at the same time, my goodness.
Someone cut that. Will saying that I was right.
That's like a once ever type of deal here. As I tell you what, we are looking forward to what's coming up here. We've got the start of our CSC Challenger Series, and smack dab, pretty much in the middle, we're going to be headed to Kansas City for the TOC, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
So should be good.
October 7th through the 11th. I already actually told my work that I'm going to need to take off 3 days. So I won't be stressed out this year. So that'll be a win. Chris Alexander playing in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. He's going to be quite the dangerous one in that. Brandon Neal has played in the CSC Challenger Series previously. I do not see his name on our list this year. So, but look at these darts from Chris Alexander so far. Jillian saying, thanks for streaming. I just watched Grimmel and Kilpatrick play from a live stream here in Utah. What live stream in Utah?
What are you talking
Let us know.
about? You better tell us right now.
Let us know so we can sue them. No, I'm just kidding. That's amazing. How did that go? Did Chrissy get it done?
Oh, look at this. Almost gold perfection from Brandon Neal. He is sure shouting from the rooftops here.
He is a firecracker, let me tell you what.
If you notice, the lady playing next to him has the headphones in. I think you'd have to if Brandon Neal's playing next to you.
That is a good.
Might have to rock the Gerwin Price headphones if you're at it, man. The earmuffs.
Paul Rogers, Rockford, Illinois. The outlaw in the chat. What is up, my friend? Brandon needs another, and the treble does not get it. Flighted up instead of down. And man, I'm telling you, I would love to play doubles with Brandon Neal just because you can tell there's a fire and an energy every time he plays. And I'll always take a partner like that because I know they're trying their best 100% of the time. And Chris only a single mark. So the door is singing like Creed. The arms are wide open. I'm trying new things. I wrote down some one-liners. Yeah, exactly. I didn't sing it though. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Oh, look at this from Brandon Neal. Got the point lead back and gives a roar. And it looks like there was a high five on the board next to him as well. And look at that from Chris Alexander. The Yins gets an 8 mark. And he gives a little pump back at it in the bottom of that screen there. So now Brandon's going to have to settle himself back down. This is where he does a really good job of getting his adrenaline down again to reshoot. Needs 7. Not going to get 7. Oh, boy. What a shot from Chris Alexander. Whoa. And there's the 7 mark from Chris Alexander on the 15s.
Could that be the potential big blow there?
I think so, as even Brandon gave a little clap there on that one. It's good to see something like that where he's still just going to fire him in there. Not over till it's over. And we got a 3-3 score line over in the CDC right now. But Chris Alexander gets it done. Hopefully Scuba waited on us. There's Scuba Steve. Playing against Jim Katrina. And Scuba is in what bracket, Nick? Didn't hear a single thing what you just said there. So awesome.
He said he doesn't know.
Perfect. That's our producer for us.
Welcome to this place.
He's in bracket number 2. Thankfully, I was on it. We're playing at Black Saddle here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And he's taking on Jim Petrina, who is also in Wisconsin. So a couple of Wisconsinites. Scuba Steve up 1-0. And maybe eventually. Is that how you spell his last name? I'm pretty sure it's D-I-E. I know what
I think it's D-E-I. I think it's the
Is
weird.
it E-I?
Weird spell. Yeah. Sure.
Say I think it's the weird way.
I think it's the weird way. D-E-I. I mean, it's which way the screen says. D-E-I.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, bud. You're welcome.
Thanks. It just looks weird, like the lowercase versus the uppercase, I guess. Mike Hansen saying good shooting, Chris Alexander. Thank you, Dan Dent, for saying what bracket that Scuba Steve was in. I just don't even think Nick cared to do that. Barb saying, let's go Scuba. Scuba has an interesting shot. It works out extremely well. You can see he's wearing the Team USA jersey today. So I know that there was a debate online about what jersey he picked, and I think he picked whichever one people said the less of, which is what I would do.
Love to see it. It's good to see the camaraderie out there on Facebook and social media when it comes to the TOC qualifiers. Hey, what bracket you playing in? Who's playing when? You know, a couple days beforehand, everybody's kind of giving their own shout outs and stuff. It's good to see.
Well, it's one of those things, Will, where if you're playing with your friends on the same weekend, you really don't want to be in the same bracket as them, right? Because that's your friend potentially taking the spot away from you in the elite finale qualifier, which is all you're really trying to do. And just like in the women's bracket number 2, you had two friends, Deborah Deemers and Amber Hardwick, having to play each other real early on the winner's side. And Deborah did get it done, so she's taking on Kim Throm right now. Hunter Smith is waiting on the winner of that match, but it hurts Amber's chances now of making the elite finale bracket, so to speak. So you have to think of it that way. Nick, am I right in that?
Yeah, I mean the general assumption is you want everybody from your vendor, your area to represent as best as possible. Obviously, if you're knocking each other out, it's going to be kind of hard to do so. But also there's the other trade-off of you don't want to be playing by yourself in a bar where you need to be really focusing in the game. You want to be engaged, have people behind you supporting you. So there's a catch-22 as with everything, especially when it comes to remote qualifiers.
Well, Scuba takes it down 2-0. So boom goes the Wisconsinite, Scuba Steve Diker. And we are going to actually take our first break since the stream started late, thanks to Nick. And we will be back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hit that like button, hit that share button. I don't know. Check the brackets. You will be able to see all of the great matches we have up and coming this way. So don't go anywhere. Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick DeShera. We'll be right back.
want to get into darts, but you're not sure how.
We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a dart specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
And welcome back. We are live here for Ramon George taking on Jim Nolte. Ramon is playing out of one of our new locations. That is King Seat in Holiday, Florida. And it has already confused us with that name because we're always assuming that that means that a King Seat match is coming up. As you can see, the waving from Ramon, it is a 180, I think, that he got in there. And Jim's like, what? I don't want to change anything.
I am a little confused by this. Oh, he's going to take a picture and then he's going to have to take a picture and send it. I'm a little confused by the angle right now. Oh, so they installed it just slightly askew. We can't get the proper little angle there.
So you're saying the view is askew?
Yeah, just a little bit. Because I was wondering, like, why is he throwing from that side of the camera?
Hey, Rick Hensey in the chat saying, hi, guys, period. Well, hi, Rick.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
I know he was doing well in his bracket. I don't know how much better he's doing now. Let's check that out. He took on Gabe Steffen. I don't know why I'm talking like that, guys. You can stop me at any point. Rick is sitting on the king seat, so that's why he's now in our chat. He's going to need to hang out for a little bit.
We're hanging out for a little bit, it looks like.
Hey, Stowe bunts right now. 72 left for the match. Oh, he tried to go double.
That double. I love it. Why not?
Well, hey, boom goes the Floridian for Ramon George.
Give him one. How about a last leg decider? Woo.
Yeah, and with Alex going first. But we're going to pay attention to this. This is a last leg decider, so to speak. It is a race to one here in the last chance side of the bracket. The loser of this gets 15th, 16th place, which is about halfway. So someone's going to leave this qualifier a little bit disappointed. Wow, right there for Ramon. He is in fuego right now. Barb says no more breaks. Well, the Barb has spoken. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we are back. And we're going to have a lot of action coming your way. Jeremiah Berger will be taking on, should have already prepared this, but I did not, because you know how it goes. Ethan Kreitman. Even though Nick butchered that last name when he told me who it was, I said it correctly. Jim Nolte, who is really good friends with Dominic Teixeira. And what a character that guy is. I love Jim. Psst. What'd you say?
No, I was talking to myself there, but do want to know on the right hand side over there, standing up, that is going to be Steve McDowell. That is the owner of Florida Commercial Care and a part owner of DPFL. But more importantly, my dad's boss.
Oh, there you go. So Dom, don't make us upset, or else we're going to tell Mr. McDowell.
You don't have to go with Mr. McDowell. I can promise that much.
Well, I forgot his first name, so I said Mr. McDowell.
That works.
It's Steve, right?
Yeah, Steve works for today. We'll go with Steve.
Is it not Steve?
No, it's Steve.
Oh, gosh. Why you do this to me?
Mm-mm.
All right. Ramon, 2 bowls will knock out Mr. Nolte, who I'm sure hates me to death for saying Mr. Nolte.
Can't
If
put
I'm
it
not
away
mistaken,
here.
it looks like we might have a good matchup coming our way.
Oh
After
yes.
this. Let's just call it Omaha versus Phoenix.
Fahonix.
Phoenix. I don't know. Maybe Nick's just messing with us. I think he's just trying to pay attention to a couple different things.
Stowe Bunts picks up a second on the weekend.
Wow. And broke the throw to do so with a 118 checkout at the end. What a weekend for Stowe. He's made some finals. He's had highest averages in events for the CDC in the last couple of years, and now gets it done twice in a row. What an awesome guy, and great for him. I'm a fan. And I'm a fan of Mr. George with a 4.23 average to beat Mr. Jim Nolte. And look at this. The Dart Master himself, Mr. Carter.
And
That's
it's
Mike
Andrew Gallivan.
Galvan.
Yeah, he threw me off guard.
Well, there's
On the Omaha.
just yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, just give you guys a heads up. So we are waiting on that Jeremiah Berger King Seat match to get started. So in the meantime, we figured we'd make you all have to suffer through looking at Mike Carter.
And I believe Alyssa's right next to him.
Yeah,
still
but say
playing.
the better half of Mike is definitely next to him, so he'll be keeping an eye on that match as well, as you can see there.
Yep, he is just staring at that match.
That may actually be an upper hand for Andrew. Just throw him off guard. You know, just kind of go up there, button push it. No, I'm just kidding. You never do that. Come on now, guys.
Well, not on camera. Boom goes the Arizonan there for Mike Carter. We're going to go ahead and say that he can just multitask, it seems. Andrew is playing in... Oh, we got another Yinzer going strong here from Pittsburgh.
Mike Spur and Grimmel for the hot seat is way more entertaining. So I guess she's playing Chris Grimmel right now.
Wow.
Well, Mike, you should tell freaking Mike Carter to move that match over to his stream instead of stealing the streaming board.
Yeah, how rude is that?
Yeah, what the heck, man? Rude. Rude. This is all Mike Carter's fault.
It's even one loss side.
That's fantastic, though. No, good. That should be a great match. I wish we could tap into that one. Unfortunately, we don't have the screen or display. So,
well, if you look, so Mike, sorry about that. That is just Mike's fault. You know, he decided to dude it up. Just thinking his match is more important on the one loss side. I want to give a huge shout out to Alyssa because she has not been playing darts a super long time, and for her to get as good as she is, as quickly as she has, is really awesome.
Oh, it is. It's great to see. I mean, we saw the passion, the fire last year at the TOC. I mean,
oh yeah, she's a firecracker.
It's good to see her in the mix here.
And yeah, if you look, Bullshooters, first of all, is a fantastic dart bar in general. As we get up, boom goes the dynamite there for Andrew. But just the camaraderie that you're seeing here between Alyssa and Mike, who are just watching each other play, almost like that means more to them than themselves. Although if I'm Alyssa, I'm paying attention fully to my own match against Chrissy Grimmel, or else she might be able to watch Mike in leg number 2 with how quick that might go.
Mike's got a little work to do here just to pull the lead out in front and close this 16. Exactly what he does. Good 5 mark from him.
Nicely done. This is a race to 2, and I believe they play cricket, and then if it goes to last decider, it is 5:01. So that's where the diddle just is so important if it goes that distance in the one loss side. And if you're not able to see that, that is Miss Lisa Yee also sitting back there at the table over behind Mike's left shoulder, which looks like his right shoulder to us. Sitting down at the table there, backpack underneath the chair.
Good old Lisa Yee. Love her. Saw her
She
at
is
the
a
A-to-A
Hoosier,
event.
first and foremost. There she is.
How dare you call her a loser?
Oh, Hoosier.
A loser? That's just rude, man. Why would you call her that, dude?
Hate you so much.
Oh, what? Sorry. I thought that's what you called you guys.
Well, it could be worse. Could be from Wichita.
A little over the line, my man. I'm just kidding.
Mike only a 3 mark on the 19s.
How about
But he
Nick
did win leg number 1.
How about Nick purposely taking Miss Evans out of the camera view? Like, come on, dude. That's rude.
Well, now it's just going to be on her.
Get out of here, Nick.
The board won't make sense at all.
Come on,
but
I'm just messing with you, dude. Big 888 team with those last dart for Mike.
he's playing a little chess right now as he just kind of spreads out his wings there with another wedge.
I don't mind that. And now
I do now.
Now it's tough.
I might if Andrew's gonna go on in Fuego there and do everything else. Mike Redmond says,
19s.
I've seen that growth. Iron sharpens iron, and you're absolutely right. We talked about it last time we did our TOC finale qualifier with the stadium. It's the same thing at bull shooters. There's so many fantastic talents there that it's just hard not to get better if you're playing out of there.
Well, you're seeing these little pools pop up is what's happening. I mean, you're seeing these pools of talented individuals that are making a rise together. Look at Stowe Bunce, for example. I mean, Alex Spellman's not too far away, North Carolina, Virginia area. Well, you got Ricky, you got Glenn and Richard, those kind of players that all battle with each other on a day-to-day basis, man. I mean, that's talent. Talent builds talent.
That it does, and especially when the top level players take the time to make the players around them better.
Exactly, and that's why Wisconsin's such a hotbed that it is. I mean, you see all these individuals that can go around and be Division I and no problem. I mean, but there's just so many players that have the same capability because they build each other up. They build themselves up together. So we're seeing that here in the Phoenix market.
Yep. Yeah, if you're playing
Florida,
let's put it this way: if you're playing a 4-man team or 4-person team that's from Phoenix, that's from Wisconsin,
Florida,
that's from Florida, that's from Houston, Texas area, just know that you're probably behind.
the 4-man team event, TOC, or I mean PPD. What?
Oh, that would be sweet.
What? Oh gosh, a state battle. Could you guys imagine?
Or just a city battle and like make them,
Four
let's just add even more boards.
4 men, 2 ladies.
Ooh. I can hear PPD shaking in their boots thinking about the bar fights that we used to run.
No, not remote. We're talking at TOC. Make it an actual
pretty
event.
Cool.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Start at midnight each night. Let's do it.
You lost. Sorry, bud.
Dang it.
Too big to pull him ahead by a ton. That 60. No. Okay.
I'm okay with it, and it's because Andrew now is forced to hit 2 trebles before he can even glance at the 16s. Had me up until midnight. No, you're gonna be up past midnight if you play in that event.
Oh no, here we go. Only a trip 16. I mean, yeah, it is a ton 04 lead. So I mean, but he comes out from that feeling like he should have had more.
And only a treble there for Andrew. So Mike's going to get his opportunity if he wants to stare at I would stare at the 20s early here because of just how much higher ground that is.
There you go.
Never mind. He'll just take it out anyway. And the 15s. Boom goes the dynamite for Mike Carter. You see again the low 5 action. And Mike looking like he's going to take this down. He needs 3 bowls to do so. To send Andrew to the 2-loss side in the last chance bracket. It's going to take one more dart. There it is. Even extra points it. And you see he is waiting until Alyssa finishes her throw before he walks up to that board.
Yeah, good.
5.69.
Good stuff from him there. As we're going to head on over to Ethan versus Jeremiah.
Yeah, the Union Lake Eagles in Michigan.
This is a king seat match, correct?
It is.
Game 4 out of 9. So I wonder what our score line is here.
I'm going to guess it's 2-0 Jeremiah Berger.
There you
Chris McMartin Sr. saying South Dakota in the house. Love you guys. Well, we love yous too, buddy. We love you too.
Yeah, definitely appreciate taking a moment to join us here on a Saturday. You know, there's lots of stuff to enjoy, whether it be the outside, maybe another program. We know there's some soccer going on overseas, that kind of stuff going on. So appreciate
the
you joining us.
Colts preseason game was today too. Started at 1 p.m.
Cares about that?
Well, for one quarter, Colts fans did. So, as Anthony Richardson did get the start. He did throw an interception, but he also threw a really nice dime that was dropped by Alex Pierce. My favorite comments, guys, listen, when you have friends like Austin Braswell and Rick Hensey, who needs enemies if you're Mike Carter? For her to high-five him, she has to go low. And then Rick goes, Mike has no choice. He can only do a low five. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, here we go. Jeremiah Berger. Motor City Darts. Here's the beautiful thing is that both of these gentlemen have already done their job today overall, right? The number one job is to qualify for the elite finale. If you're playing in a king seat match, you've done that. So hats off to both these guys. Now they're just playing for an extra $50 or $100 or whatever it is, which also goes a long way. Don't get me wrong, but it's their main goal and job is done. The pressure is off of them at this point, and that's the beautiful thing of these qualifiers. Again, we had 256 players competing for a place in one of the three finale levels at the 2023 Tournament of Champions in Kansas City, Missouri this fall. Players who place within the top 5 positions in their bracket are guaranteed a spot in their gender's elite finale at the TOC, where the first place team takes home $20,000. And again,
you got to go pinky on that one.
$20,000. And listen, last year, again, this was mentioned by the great Will Stewart, that Jules Van Dongen took over $24,000 from TOC on his own. And so there's a lot of money on the line. You never know who you can get in these blind draws. And hey, I would love $10,000. Would you love $10,000?
I'd love $5,000 right now. I just remodeled the bath. That would be a nice room for me.
I'd love $5 right now. I'm a teacher.
Got a Snickers bar. I'll take that. Oh my goodness! And says I'll take a Snickers bar as I try to get myself out of this hole and try to make this a 2-1 match instead of a 3-0 match.
Yeah, Maya is definitely doing the work he needs to do, and I'm pretty sure I know whose body type that is in the background. That's Brian Henry, if I'm not mistaken. He claps at it. I don't think he heard me quite yet.
Hello.
But yeah. There it is. Jeremiah Berger takes a 3-0 lead.
He's listening on YouTube. It's pretty quick, so he could have heard you there. Scary and very ugly, but it's Brian Henry. Dun dun dun.
Well, Brian right now is playing in the same bracket as Maya Berger, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure that is true. Yeah, he is. He got beat by Ethan Kreitman earlier. He is in the last chance. Taking on Joel Clark right now for 11th, 12th.
Just a reminder, if you haven't given us that like and share, or even a follow, well, like and a follow, share is just if you want to, but give us that like and a follow if you have not. We definitely would appreciate it. We're streaming on that Eagle Eye Sports platform right now. Lots of quality stuff coming your way here. This is going to be our dual streaming platform. Got extra stuff going on. Also, we look to get into like billiards, cornhole, that kind of stuff. And
Eagle
of course,
Eye Sports. It's in the game.
We just got sued. Oh, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Freaking great. It was great. Also got, of course, our PPD platform, partners promoting darts that we're streaming from as well. So, yeah, looking forward to lots of cool stuff coming your way.
Hey, listen, guys, if you are watching along with us and you are wondering, how do I get involved in TOC? How do I get my chance at $20,000? How do I get in these online qualifiers? CSC Challenger Series that starts in 2 weeks.
Well, you can't. Just kidding.
Unless you go to dartstoc.com and check out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. If you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact PPD on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep a player eligible for this event and future events. Again, just go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. You really didn't want me to do that. By the way,
you are welcome, bud.
I promise you guys, I do not use a script anymore for that because I just don't need to. That is burned into my brain forever. I even added the extra if you're not seeing anything in your area.
Before Sean dies when he's like 79 years old.
Oh, that's going on my
That's going to be the last thing he says. His little script for TOC.
No, that's just, I'm going to literally make someone engrave that entire thing on my gravestone. Guys, prize money today. Let's run through it. First place through fifth place, you get that elite finale entry, which is the main goal of today. However, first place is also $300. Second place is $250. Third place is $150. Then $100 for fourth. Fifth place is $50. If you get sixth through eighth, you get $50, but you might not get that elite finale entry. And then if you're 9th through 32nd, you do get $25 back. So that's nice. So you're at least getting some of your money back.
At least something.
I actually, I'm going to be honest, I do not know the cost to enter into one of these, but that's we get a little amount of money back. And you can have fun.
Let's be honest, Sean. It's not like we're really looking at that anymore, considering that our job is now commentating rather than playing. So that is a unfortunate thing about us doing this job, is we don't really have the opportunity to take our stab at playing in these bad boys.
One of us is actually good at darts. The other one is not. So I don't have to worry about the opportunity or not. Well, I wouldn't be able to qualify myself anyway.
Here's the thing is, you said one of us is good, the other is not. It should be the other two are not, considering Nick is in the background as well. You're welcome, Nick.
It's $50 to get in, so you can have your money back automatically. That's a win. Hey, Dad's in the chat. Good old Gordon Stewart. You guys still have that 19-year-old mayor, or did you guys move on from him?
Still the mayor out there in Goddard.
Good old Goddard,
after
Kansas.
His good old coup.
It's impressive. Impressive for a 19-year-old.
Very impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, to just be able to just take over the government like that.
Just to pull that off. No. Anyway.
Hey, Ethan is looking like 3 bowls away from making this a little bit closer. It is a 3-2 or 3-0 score line for Jeremiah Berger, by the way.
Oh, womp, 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 Nick. That's all right. Big shout out to my pops. He came over and helped me with the toilet today. So,
did you have some?
Oh,
did you have a large situation you had to deal with?
As some know, I remodeled my bathroom, so we had to replace the toilet.
Did you call him and tell him that you blew it up and needed some help?
Wow, fellas. Wow. Way to blow that one out of proportion.
Hey, Jeremiah's about to win this thing. He needs 1 bowl to do so. You're the one who said what you said. There it is. Jeremiah Berger, Motor City Darts is your king seat.
It's like,
he's not happy with the average, but he'll take it.
It's like you just walk, like you open the door and just walk right in, you know.
The laughing assassin in the chat saying, "Hey fellas, ready for CSC Division 2, ready to knock off Brett Hollanday."
Oh,
Dad said, "Stop lying, Will."
Mike,
Hey, look at
right?
this.
That was pretty quick turnaround there.
Turn around. Mike is playing again now. He's playing against Luis Bandana. Luis is playing
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's
in
Luis
Florida.
playing out of? Yeah.
Almonte Springs for C&M Darts.
Almonte Springs.
Altamont.
Okay, where's
It
that
should be
at?
Altamonte, but whatever.
Nick, where's that at?
Baltimore is going to be just outside of Orlando, about 30 minutes outside of Orlando. It's a little out of the way.
Okay.
David Reese saying Carter, Carter, Carter.
The expansion of the program is pretty massive. When you look at the darts TOC like map coverage, it's pretty. I mean, just seeing like the Kansas spread out is pretty cool. Let alone everything else. So definitely want to welcome everybody to the program.
Yeah, guys, make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button. As you see Alyssa Evans standing around, it looks like Chrissy Grimmel did win the queen seat. But again, Alyssa has done her job today, right? She has qualified for the elite finale.
Good for her.
Bracket.
Good for her.
And I'm going to be honest with you, based on her skill level and everything else, as she has qualified for the mixed CSE Challenger Series in the off season after season 5. So she's going to be one of those top dogs that you want to draw in the elite finale.
How about this information, buddy? Just looked up where I can play. Oklahoma has its very first vendor now, Black Rhino Vending in Oklahoma City. So looking forward to seeing some Oklahomans at TOC and in the PPD program.
Fun fact for you, my mom and dad are actually in Oklahoma currently visiting their best friends who live there.
Hey, there you go. Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma. Let's just say that.
A lot of nice people, a lot of trucks.
Yep. Well, I can't. Not a lot to see. I said what I said. Not backing down from it.
I didn't disagree with you at all.
But no, I'm excited to see the expansion. It's getting pretty crazy.
Yeah, our Western Indiana / Cincinnati area just had a vendor that joined the PPD network, so that's really awesome. Pioneer Vending. So a lot more opportunities for people in our area. As Mike Carter takes that one 2-0. You blinked and you missed it. I almost said blonked as a
blonked.
That wasn't right. Hey, look at this. That's Johnny Jenkins. He is going to be playing in Western New York for
Knox
Amusements. Yeah, absolutely. And he's taking on Scuba Steve.
Up there in Rochester.
Yeah, if you've ever done gone to some bull shooter events and stuff like that, Johnny is one of the guys who helps run those bull shooter tour events, and he is a fantastic shot. Yeah, the regulator. Whoa, let's regulate that zoom button, buddy.
Zoom it in there, brother. Zoom it in.
I can't even do anything about that.
I don't even know what this guy's doing right now.
He said, "My bad."
my bad, guys.
We can't even see the 20.
Right. This is an on-the-fly situation, y'all.
Well, that could not look worse as a fuzzy. There it goes. It's getting better.
There
it is.
We
Perfect.
Go. Perfection. Thank
guys,
you,
just
Nick.
the top of the board is the 20s.
Nick, that is beautiful, Nick. Thank you very much.
I just, for the record, wanted to try to make it look a little easier to see. I saw it was a little blurry. I was like, I'll fix it. And this is what I get. This is what I get for working hard. We get bullied.
Nick, you're a very hard worker. I can't wait to have you on our team.
Either that or you're hardly working.
From that tone of voice.
I know. I'm dead serious.
I can't hear your excitement. I want to hear some excitement in your voice, you know? Yes, for
very
too
tough to
much.
do. Very tough to do. Scuba Steve with a big ton. Johnny's pretty solid, man. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this.
Johnny's a fantastic shot.
Yeah, we saw him at TOC last year,
Yep.
and in a couple matches on the stream. But I think he didn't have his best performance, if I recall, in those ones. But yeah, really playing well here. It looks like.
Yeah, the regulator is a darn good shot, and he is a fantastic tournament director. Let me tell you what, he is on everybody. I get to see him in action at the Western New York Shootout in Batavia, New York every year. And that is the most well-run tournament besides TOC that I've ever been to. And it is strictly because Johnny does not mess around. Speaking of not messing around, the Wisconsinite is throwing very well here in this leg. Leg number 1. Looks like Johnny is in the background there. It looks like a nice little, almost like a dart case and store, it almost looks like, right? I don't think it is, but it looks like it.
Could be one of those bar setups, bar cases.
That's a heck of one if that is.
Right.
That would be the most fancy one I've ever seen. Johnny, a 5 mark on the 15s. Not going to be enough. Yeah, Paul Rogers saying, I think it is a dart bar or dart store he works at, which I'm going to guess is going to be Jonathan Long's. Yeah, Dead Center Darts.
Okay, there we go.
Uh-oh. That was a 0 mark out of Scuba. You know, he's quoting Big Daddy right now.
We're seeing Scuba with the glasses on here. I mean, I don't think he normally does play with glasses on.
He does look smarter right now.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
darts. Scuba. 4.10 at the end of it. And I know Johnny can throw a lot better than that. So I think we're going to see a little bit of an uptick in average here in leg number 2.
Dun, dun,
Do you think Johnny is getting paid to work right now at the store?
You never know.
Because that's awesome.
You never know.
I don't know about you, but I'd want to work for that boss, you know?
My question is do the regulators on repeat? Dun 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 dun. Regulators, mount up. Oh, sorry.
You lost me there, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got nothing for you. What's that from?
Oh, that's a song, my guy.
Oh. What
You
type of
kidding
song?
me? Are you just? Is this a joke right now?
No. I got nothing.
Oh, that's "Regulate" by Warren G and Nate Dogg, my guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this from Johnny. Johnny Lee. What he goes by.
I'm semi-embarrassed for you
Okay.
right now. I'm
I'm not a big,
semi-embarrassed for you.
I'm not a
right
big
now.
rap guy. I'm sorry.
Sean,
I don't know it
like,
either.
Come
It
on,
makes a
my
difference.
guy. That's like what?
Not a big rap person. Is it like old school rap or like new school
Yeah,
rap?
it's like old school rap.
See, I am an old school rap guy, but for some reason that didn't ring a bell. It must be your singing.
It could be it because I'm a trash singer, but who cares?
That's not true. You're the songbird of your generation.
I mean, it's from 1994.
Okay, yeah, it's old school rap.
Yeah.
Look at this from Scuba. Oh, gets a 7 mark on the 16s. But Johnny Lee's going to get a chance to. Paul Rogers says early 2000s.
No, 1994. I just looked at
Well, with Paul's age, just all that wraps together. 94, 2004, those are all the same year.
Iker's in a spot here. Needs a triple or two.
Look, he's got to be blessed right now that at least there's not a wedding party there dancing on the tables. Last time we ever streamed from Black Saddle, that was going on there. All I know is they need to replace that bear crossing sign with a scuba crossing sign.
Scuba does have some fashionable T-shirts.
Yes, he does. Bright. Paul.
Very bright.
I love you, Paul. Nice 7 mark from Scuba. Not quite enough. The regulator is trying to send this to game number 3, which will actually be our first look at the 0-1 leg in the last leg decider of the one-loss side. And we will. I told you Johnny can raise his average up a lot more than that. 4.86 that leg. That's probably more like it. So Scuba's going to have to raise it up too. Who wins the diddle? Because that's going to be the all-important part right here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Winner of this gets Jake Schreiber in the one-loss final of the one-loss side.
Jake, of course, out of that Minnesota side, I believe.
Yep, right there on the border of Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Of course, Flight Faction.
Scuba. Oh, gonna need the treble. Not that treble.
Here's Johnny.
And he might be in trouble. So the regulator's going to get the start. I believe this is the 0-1 leg. Unless they're throwing some magic at us. Yep, it is. Open in, open out. Full bowl. They both give a little wave to each other. And here we go. Is it the Western New York Knox Amusement Johnny Jenkins? Or is it going to be the Green Bay, Wisconsin Scuba Steve playing out of Black Saddle? That is a big hat trick to get us started from Johnny. Put it on the counter.
Gonna have to follow it up.
Does not follow it up, and that is gonna hurt him not going first.
Yeah, it definitely will. Because I mean, if he would have started that, he could have. Well, this isn't master. Yeah, it is master out. So
no, open out.
Open out. Okay.
And
Johnny just continues on then.
Paul, if I'm not able to make fun of you, how are we friends?
I just want to let everyone know my dad called me.
Yeah, Johnny perfect so far.
Just want to let everyone know that
the same exact thing.
My dad just called me. He was like, "Hey, you guys streaming?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just want you to announce to the stream. I'm not afraid from anybody from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today, because that's all who I played. That's all I beat up on." So, anyways, that's from my dad to everyone out there.
What bracket is he in?
The eliminated bracket now.
He's playing left out.
Let's see. I don't know where he finished at. He finished 15th, 16th.
Okay.
So,
well, you got halfway there.
A lot of talk from top 16.
Well, he must have played someone not from there. 42 for Johnny. It's now going to be double 14. And he goes outside, but he'll be back. Scuba's going to be kicking himself. He has not thrown better in this leg.
Yeah, he's going to feel let down on this one a little bit. He can't even find it. Yep.
Yeah, he's wondering what in the heck is going on right now.
He can barely believe it.
Yeah, those are wire. That's just bad electrician syndrome.
Did you get that one as he's got the bear behind him? Barely. But bear. Got it? Ha.
Johnny goes double 7 and takes it out in the last leg decider. So Johnny Lee will move on to that third place match. I think that's what they're going to call it. As we head back over to Mike Carter. He's taking on Vince Milano. Vinny, good friend from Ohio. And let's check where this is in this bracket. I believe they are in the third bracket because I'm memorizing stuff now. And I'm wrong.
Oopsies.
I wasn't memorizing that much, I guess.
Vince takes a shot early at the 19s and closes them. Now he's down in points. Mike's gonna have to step up, just take the 1, 2, 3 if he wants to. No, he's gonna open up the 18s. Find that move, unfortunately comes up with just a 3.
He's from Kentucky? He's right on that border, right? Please tell me he's from like Covington. Gosh. Well, Paul, that means a lot. I'm wearing the other color that I have for that one currently. Mike Scarborough saying, "Get him, Carter." Alan, appreciate that, bud. Sorry, don't tell Vinny I said that.
Well, how about this? Caleb Wedge goes back as well in a 4 and 5 on the Junior Darts Tour.
That's awesome.
So 2 back-to-backs this weekend on the CDC Tour.
Congratulations there.
Yeah.
So we've had 2 back-to-backs so far. Yeah, all weekend. As Cheyenne Richards is in the queen seat in bracket number 1 for the ladies. Right now, Deborah Deemers from Indianapolis, Indiana, is taking on Hunter Smith from South Dakota in the queen seat match for bracket number 2. I love Hunter. I'm really good friends with Deb, though. She was at our blind draw last night, so always a huge shout out to Deb. Chrissy Grimmel is on the queen seat, of course, in that bracket number 3. We talked about that earlier. Brandon Kessler in the king seat. As Will just shakes his head at the Outlaws comment there.
I've got a beautiful mic, just a bad internet.
Big. Boom goes the dynamite there from Mike Carter. He's up 1-0 already on Vince. Not looking good. Daryl Gabriel is the king seat of bracket number 4. Rick Hensey, of course, the king seat on bracket number 3. Caleb Hunter, king seat for bracket number 2. And then Maya. So, guys, we are going to take a short break. Just blame Nick. Yep. And we'll be right back with Brandon Neal taking on
Bob Anderson.
So we got Wisconsinite taking on Nebraskan when we come back. Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hit that like button, hit that share button. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, welcome back. We are live here, Omaha, Nebraska, here for this one. This is Brandon Neal shooting. This is the one-loss side. We got a Wisconsinite taking on a Nebraskan. So Brandon Neal taking on Bob Anderson.
Yeah, Bob
There's
Anderson.
Bob. Yo, go ahead.
I was going to say Bob Anderson, class act gentleman. I mean, both these guys really are. I got a chance to hang out with him over the last couple of events I've gone to. Of course, my favorite part of Bob is when we did the Black Saddle interview with Scuba Steve Diker, Bob Anderson, Matt Graff, John Pilgrim. And Bob's just standing there and he does like the Ricky Bobby, I don't know what to do with my hands. And he is just a funny character. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I love Bob. And, you know, the other three guys you mentioned there are big personalities, right? Bob definitely the dad of the group, and he's got to kind of corral his kiddos there. So, and he plays that very just even keel role really nicely. He's wearing, you can see it down there, he's wearing his patented Super Darts jersey, sponsored by them, and then of course his Milwaukee Brewers hat.
Simple man, simple outfit, simple dart stroke too, as he is coming out swinging game number 1 here. Of course, this is that race to 2 format with 0-1 on the tail end if it does get to that, but looks like he's in a great position to take game number 1 here.
If you guys are wondering, we fired Will Stewart, or his camera and everything. He just left us. He said, I have to go to the bathroom, and then I'm guessing his power went out or something. But there he is.
Yeah,
and
Danny
I'm
his mic
Sean
back.
Green, and I'm joined by Nick DeShera, and then Will is going to be back here now, maybe. Will, you with us? Nope. He looks confused.
Bob is 3 bulls away from taking this here. Going to be able to attack right at it with that 3-house advantage.
Yeah, 1-0 Wisconsinite, as Brandon Neal will be going first here in leg number 2. It will be cricket again, a 5.79 from Bob Anderson. That's tough to beat. I don't care who you are. Barb Harris in the chat saying, shoot well, Bob. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we are back live here for our TOC finale elite qualifier. Brandon Neal takes a deep breath and steps up here. The lefty from Omaha.
Can you guys hear me?
We got you, Will.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what. I walked back down here and my computer was restarting, so I don't know what the heck happened.
Brandon starts off with a 0 mark there. Well, we're happy to have you back.
Hey, glad to be back. Back better than ever, as we always say.
The winner of this one, Will, gets Chris Alexander.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And Bob took that first leg.
Just a race to 2 here, if I recall right. Yep. I think that's what that says there.
That is correct. And
that
if we go to a last
correct.
And if we go to a last leg decider, it will be 0-1. 501 open in, open out, full bull. We saw the last match with Johnny Jenkins almost throwing perfect there through most of that leg in order to take down Scuba Steve Diker and sent him to the last chance bracket.
Wow.
Bob looking to add some points. That's a good last start from Bob Anderson. Bob, one of the classiest players.
Yeah, I mean, say Bob is just one of them. I mean, he's just a game for a while and just steady. Goes about his business. Great sportsman, whether it's win or lose,
Looks like we have a good one upcoming, depending on how long it lasts. I believe that's Gabe Steffen taking on Kenny Doyle in the background. Woo! So Sunshine State Santa taking on the South Dakota Santa. I don't know. I just made that part up.
Yeah, that works. It works, buddy.
Well, guys, we had 256 players competing today for a place in one of the 3 finale levels at the 2023 Tournament of Champions in Kansas City, Missouri this fall. Players who place within the top 5 positions in their bracket are guaranteed a spot in their gender's elite finale at the TOC, where the first place team takes home 20,000 doll hairs. And hey, level up your game. The official CSE jersey for the August through October 2023 season is here. Personalize this official event jersey with your name and customize with your preferred collar and pocket type at magicwear.com. And also the Tournament of Champions official jersey is here. The pre-orders are going on now until August 27th, 2023. So how to order, again, just go to magicwear.com and click on that. Really cool jerseys for the CSC and for TOC this year. I'm excited to get my hands on both of those. Of course, we got a little Mario-themed jersey this year for the CSC Challenger Series. The 80s gaming
Yes, sir.
season.
The new theme this season. I'm gonna looking forward to that one. Kind of try to have a new theme each time we come about. It's just a little fun thing we do. Keep it fresh.
It adds a little pizzazz, you know?
It just a touch of pizzazz.
It is pouring outside my window right now in beautiful Fishers, Indiana. How's it going over there in Wichita?
Hot. It is 92 degrees out there right now.
And then we already know how it's going in Florida. Humid and probably feels like you're on fire when you step outside.
Yeah, I played in a Dart League match earlier last week, and it was 97 degrees outside. The bar's AC was set to 70, and it was actually reading 88 degrees inside the bar. So really fun playing Dart League around here at this time of year.
Must be nice to be able to play in a Dart League. Some of us don't have time for things like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brandon back there jumping around, trying to get hyped up, get himself going.
Wonder if he's listening to Jump Around by House of Pain.
Listen to Bob with the Bob a dang a dang.
Or Kid Rock, I guess. If you want to do that too. My name is Kid. Heather Rosales saying, do you have a picture of what the bracket looks like for today that you post on USA Darts page? Well, Heather, if you hit this button right here, you'll see the CompuSport, and you'll get a list of all the brackets. We got 5 men's brackets going on. We got 3 ladies brackets going on. And I believe all of the king seats and queen seats are set at this point in time, except for maybe that bracket number 2 for the ladies. Deborah and Hunter Smith are still playing right now. Chrissy Grimmel in the queen seat. Cheyenne Richards in the queen seat. Brandon Kessler. Daryl Gabriel. Rick Hensey. Caleb Hunter. And Jeremiah Berger. If you've followed us for the past couple of years with the CSC Challenger Series and all that, none of those names will really surprise you. Although there is one name that I'm not really super familiar with, and that's Daryl Gabriel, who is also a Wisconsinite, playing for Reds Novelty. Plays in South Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
Oh, there you go. Pulling it out from your studies in college, huh?
No, Wayne's World. Actually.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That is a Wayne's World quote. Alice Cooper goes ahead and says that one while talking to Wayne and Garth while they're backstage at his concert. Paul Rogers goes,
Swing.
swing.
Foxy.
It sucks and it cuts.
We just started this never-ending trail of Wayne's World quotes now.
Yeah, and I cannot wait.
Party on, dudes.
Oh wow, he pulled one out.
It's party on Wayne, party on Garth, but that's fine. 4.68. It's a 1-1 score line, so we're going to that last leg decider. We're gonna see a little 3-dart diddle here. This is the all-important diddle in this one-loss bracket because the winner of this is guaranteed to go first in the 501 open in, open out full bowl. We saw the advantage of that in the last match that we witnessed. Johnny Jenkins took full advantage by going hat trick, and by that point, it was kind of out of reach for Scuba Steve. I love it. Party on, Will. Party on, Sean. Paul Rogers pulling it out. Guys, cannot tell you how much we appreciate you tuning in with us here on PPD USA Darts Eagle Eye Sports. Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira, and you know that like you just have to say it like that every time.
From now on. Until they tell us you guys can't do that no more.
Well, I mean, if we get sued, we get sued. That just means that I sounded that perfect, you know?
That amount of perfection.
Let's be honest. If we haven't been sued for Boom Goes the Dynamite yet, we're probably not going to get sued for that either. Jonathan Long in the chat. We were just talking about, is Johnny getting paid right now to play in this qualifier at work? I'm just curious. But yeah, it does seem a little bit weird to have the last leg be the 501 tiebreaker. But that's just how this format has been set up. And he says he mustered a stupid 7th place finish. That might get there. Chris, if you were listening while you were playing, I did throw in a Boom Goes the Yinzer earlier.
Just a couple times.
Well, we were going to see Kenny Doyle taking on Gabe Steffen, but Kenny Doyle, a 6-6-9, 2-leg straight. And that'll do it. Jonathan says, no, I closed today for the qualifier. We were just curious. Your store looks really nice, though, bud. And the regulator was doing his thing.
Neil looking for more. Wanting one more. Got it.
And taking advantage.
The opener.
Bob did not start off perfect. Only hit one bowl, actually. So now the turntables have turned. But he had tricks right there to get back into it. Can Brandon Neal stay perfect?
Taking a second, just kind of make sure he's settled before stepping in the line here.
That's how he rolls. A more deliberate dart player. Treble 5.
Yeah,
he was going
tough darts here.
He was trying to leave himself a 9-dart opportunity. I understand why he did it, and it's because Bob has a good chance to leave 120 here. Although, I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm Brandon and I'm at 351, I go bull first, and then I go the treble 20 route. Because that would leave you the 161, which still works. You could also go bull, treble 20 to leave the 171 since it's open out. That would have also been a route that I would have taken. And I'm sure if you would have hit the treble 20 on the first start, he would have gone bull anyway. So just depends on the route you want to take. But things to think about when it is in this format. Brandon just getting his math right. He knows a hat trick here will leave him that finish and put a lot of pressure on Bob.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Bullseye here does still leave a finish, though. Yep.
Yeah, you can go those 2 trip 20s for the trip 13.
Sean Selhausen saying Daryl Gabriel shot with Porky, Garrett, and Jeff Johnson at Team NDA, so the Monster team. So there you go. A little insight there.
Oh,
Bullseye.
there we go.
And he hits it. Bob Anderson takes down Brandon Neal with a 41.75 in that last leg decider. Then he will move on to that 3rd place match where you will take on the Yinzer. That is Chris Alexander. And dynamite drop in there from Nick Teixeira says, I don't have anything. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we will have more fantastic darts heading your way. So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and stay tuned. We'll be back with more from the PPD TOC Elite Finale Qualifier right after this. Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira. We'll see you soon.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Well, here we go. Gerald Rutledge, Brandon Neal, William Stewart here, Sean Green, Nick DeShare in the background. Welcome back to the TOC qualifier, ladies and gentlemen. As Brandon will step in, eyeballing the 19s.
We're going to see if Brandon's having a case of the on-stream, curse for him, really, because he's done really well, and he does right there. Boom goes the dynamite for Brandon Neal. But Gerald Rutledge playing out of Houston, Texas for Star City Amusements. We've seen him a few times in a few different things, including the CSC Challenger Series. Great shot. Redhead. You got to say that, you know. We want people to know who to root for.
Just to make sure if they didn't know.
Uh-oh. And this is where Brandon's just been a little bit inconsistent today. Have you noticed that? It's just has not been a consistency.
Yeah, it's definitely been a little inconsistencies here, as you could say. Been a little difficult.
Well, this is the last chance bracket. So at this point, you know, both these guys have qualified for the elite finale. So they've done their job. This is for 5th place. The loser or the winner will move on to the 4th place match. So I know that Brandon has had to really kind of sweat it out a little bit. So has Gerald. Gerald's ran through a little bit of this last chance bracket from 9th place all the way to this point. So again, did his job. He just beat Cody Drager in the last match, which that's a tough shot. Paul Rogers throwing a dynamite emoji into the chat. Appreciate that, buddy. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know what is going on here. The TOC Elite Finale Qualifier. Both these guys are officially qualified, but, you know, one of these guys wants to make $50. One of these guys wants to make $100, you know? So, how's it going to go?
Definitely
We've gone from
out here.
We've gone from 256 players down to where we are currently. $300 to first place, $250 to second, $150 to third, $100 to 4th place, $50 to 5th place. All of them also get that elite finale entry for their chance at $20,000. 6th through 8th is $50, and then 9th through 32nd was $25. So they've also both at least made their money back. Boom goes the dynamite on that. Nothing like a free day of darts. Minus however much money it puts in the board. He's looking at the 19s again.
Look at this.
He stayed. He's going for kill shots.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to pump up the numbers here to get himself in a place where he feels comfortable to dance and take his move.
Well, would you say
you
that?
Can't blame him.
Yeah, would you say that this is also a strategy that will definitely come into play in a last chance bracket more than anything else?
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's definitely the idea. Is this is a great strategy for when that's happening? Let's be honest, because man, I mean, this is the one shot you got. You better make it count. There's nothing wrong with pumping up those numbers and making it really interesting. And then he takes his go. Look at that white horse.
The turnaround, no look white horse there for Brandon Neal.
Gallop away.
White horse. Rick Kenzie saying this should be a really good match, I feel. Right now, not so much. Brandon Neal. Run away. Run away. He's going to run away with this.
Sean, everybody. That is Sean.
Well, I'd like everybody to know that was me
Beautiful,
too.
beautiful voice. Amazing voice.
Paul Rogers saying saddle up. I like that. All right, 2 bowls for Brandon Neal, and he will move on to the 4th place match. Where that will be the loser of Bob Anderson, Chris Alexander, that's going on right now. And there it is, a 5.48 from Brandon Neal. That is a good time to throw out that type of average. And I believe we have a special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. Our first look at ladies today.
Love it.
And it is the amazing Alyssa Evans taking on the amazing Jessica Melton. You see a 6 mark there from Jessica. Taking a look over here at this bracket. This is the 3rd, 4th match. So both of these players have also qualified for the elite finale. So congratulations to them. Jessica playing out of Washington State, the state of Washington. So both of these players more towards the West Coast. One south, one north. And you can see these ladies are battling on the 20s and 19s right now. And again, it's amazing. I don't remember Alyssa playing a whole lot at TOC last year. I remember her being a spectator most of the time.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think she did play much last year. I think she was more of a spectator than anything.
And she's gone from that to where she is currently, which is one of the top 16 players in average for the ladies in all of PPD for the national ranking system. I mean, it's absolutely impressive. You can see how good that throw's gotten too. She has a little bit of a rock to her throw, a little knee bend when she takes it back, but it worked for her.
Ladies are fighting it out on the 20s and 19s. Jessica finally closes the door on those 20s.
Great darts there from Jessica. This is a 0-0 scoreline here. This is just leg number 1. And you can see the feet of Lisa Yee, one of another top shots in the PPD system in the background there. A lot of support at Bullshooter. And Jessica's starting to run. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. A lot of darts still left to come today, including the finals of Jeremiah Berger.
Yeah, so we got Jeremiah Berger in the finals, of course. Mike Carter, which is sitting behind there, waiting to play his third place match to see if he gets the rematch, Jeremiah Berger. And then on top of that, we have a couple others as well. Brandon Neal still fighting along, and Gabe Steffen still fighting along, and John Hussman all still in it at our streaming locations.
There you go. That's all over the country.
Still
Man,
a decent amount of matches then, potentially.
Jessica's shooting very well in this one. Look at
Yeah,
Alyssa. She goes bulls instead of 15s. That's an interesting choice there. Maybe just preparing for the next leg. I'm very excited to see what these averages end up being because Jessica's not missed very much at all in this leg. Like, this could be a very huge average from Jessica in this first leg.
Oh, yeah, good. Uh-oh.
Way to
Yeah,
go,
so-
Nick.
So this actually happened earlier in their match. Jessica Milton's bar is having some internet issues. That's why we started off with Brandon Neal's. They got it resolved and we put it over here. And fortunately, it looks like Jessica Milton's having some internet issues at her bar at the moment here.
It
That
happens.
is one of the things about playing remote. You have to understand that things like that are going to happen. It is unfortunate, but you do have to understand that.
There was one league match. I played remote league, and it was actually my location that was having the issues with the internet. And I can tell you just how frustrating that was to have to continue to go out and go back in and, just to continuously apologize to the players that I was playing against because I was playing a double at the time too, which did not help things at all. But it's rough when that happens. You see, they're gonna go back into it. Hey, there's Mike and Lisa as they get in there, and you see Alyssa laughing hysterically at that. Just a little bit to calm down the stressfulness of the situation, most likely. You gotta love it.
Oh, you have to.
All right, Alyssa's stepping back up now. You see now a big smile on the face, right? It goes from stress to now just real laid back. That's what you love to see. Mike, of course, watching along with us too. Says, "My girl, Alyssa Evans." Nice double pull there.
Yeah, big double with the last. Good shot.
Jessica looking to end this leg right here. And again, I want you guys to keep in mind that this was a 14 round leg. She shot a 4.0. I don't care who you are. That's fantastic darts.
Oh yeah, that is great darts. I mean, 4 point. Wow.
1-0 score line here for Jessica. It is a race to 2. If it goes to a last leg decider, it will be. Wait, it switches up for the ladies. The 501 leg is leg number 2.
Yep.
I forgot about that little change in the system here. I'm telling you right now, I like this one more.
Oh, you do, huh?
I do a little bit. I just feel like if it's the last leg decider, it puts so much on the diddle, and it's just so hard to win. Even if you throw a hat trick start, you're still most likely going to lose if you're playing against a player of a caliber of the guys we've seen today.
I get it.
You either win the diddle and win the match, or you lose the diddle and you lose the match, most likely.
Yeah, I definitely get that. It is definitely some stressful stuff when it comes to 0-1 in that last leg.
If it was split bowl, it'd be a little bit different. If it was double out, it'd be a little bit different. But because it's open, it makes it so hard because a lot of times we're just watching players continuously hit hat tricks. which again is not anyone's fault other than the players are just too good. Jessica, another bull will kind of give her the advantage here, and it does. So Jessica steals the throw a little bit. Alyssa's going to have to put in a couple bulls herself, or else she's going to be in trouble.
She'll be in that tight spot if not.
Oh, rough last dart, just a little bit high.
Yes, Jessica has the slight advantage here.
Yeah, essentially a stolen the throw. And she's making the most of it.
Opening that door wide open. Look at her.
Whew, I don't know a lot about Jessica Milton, but she is darn good at darts. I can tell you that much.
Better recognize.
Alyssa needs a hat trick of her own. That's a great second dart. Oh, just outside, but leaves a finish. So if Jessica does not take out this 107, Alyssa will have a shot at it. And it's not that terribly difficult a shot. Bullseye, bullseye, trip 15. Bullseye here will leave 38. Double 19. Oh, I believe just wired it on the inside. But Alyssa needs to take out this 145. Needs another. Oh, trip 15.
Big dart.
Oh, Mike was ready to cheer.
They all were. Look at him back there. Loving it.
That was an impressive look at that. And now a little bit of pressure on the single 19. That's a little bit difficult to hit. I'm okay with that one. There it is. Double 8 to win it. I love it from Jessica Melton. So she does defeat Alyssa Evans. Alyssa will move on. She is still in this thing. Last chance bracket.
Not out of it yet, ladies and gentlemen.
And that will send her to
good old last chance.
The 4th place match, if I'm not mistaken. She will take on the winner of Lisa Ditchley and Andrea Truba. In the second ladies bracket, Jenny Hood is taking on Deborah Deemers right now. And in the first bracket, Elizabeth Wareham and Ashley Wentz are taking on each other right now. The winner of that takes on Jennifer Brando. And the winner of that one gets Trisha Romero. Another fantastic shot. So we're looking at John Huseman taking on Kevin Schmitz. The Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit. Solid shot.
Mr. Boom Goes the Wisconsinite.
Mr. Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
That was a fantastic deal that him and Jed Neal did.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
Can't beat that.
Another indie guy, Todd Hampton, still playing. He's playing Steve McDowell right now for 8th place in bracket number 4. The winner of this one gets Gabe Steffen. This is a last chance matchup. And only a 3 mark there from Kevin Schmitz out the gates. Cody Young, what's up, brother? Barb Harrison, let's go, Kevin Schmitz.
At this point, these guys are playing for a lot of pride, right? I mean, this is the 5th place match. They did just enough to confirm their position. Anything else they do is for fame, glory, and everything else. So hopefully that takes pressure off the shoulder, if anything. Lets them kind of just let loose and play their game.
A little extra money on the line, too. Never hurt anybody.
Just a wee bit.
Looks like John's doing a little side-by-side action.
What we got going on here, huh?
See what John can do. Point lead. Stays down there. Good shot out of All Season Sports Pub in Tacoma, Washington. Kevin Schmidt's a Wisconsinite.
Huh.
Playing in Sparta, Wisconsin for Stansfield Vending. Look at that. I almost got to say it, Kev. Oh, good dart there from John.
Yeah, great triple. Follows it in with another. How about one more?
Ooh. I will be your hero, baby. Went for the hero dart on dart number 3, and I don't hate it. I hate it a little bit more in the last chance bracket. Especially when you're playing against Kevin Schmidt. Boom goes the Wisconsinite for Kevin Schmitz. Maybe that's why he tried to close the 20s. Cody, good luck, brother. You ready to play in a DRT?
Really hammering away on those 19s. Unfortunately, it's not enough here. As Kevin's going to get the look. Does he go right at the close for the 19s? I would. Yep. Over the 18s. No, 17s instead. Now points are 18s. It's 18s. Look at that massive white horse.
Back-to-back 9s for the Wisconsinite.
Wow.
This is where anything happens in these last chance brackets, right? John ran through from 7th all the way through this to get to this point. Did his job. Wanted to make sure to qualify for the elite finale. Did do that. But Kevin is trying to close that door. Oh, he missed a dart. 2 darts. Nick Stetter in the chat saying, let's go, Kevin.
Kevin's definitely got a stranglehold on this leg so far. And you got to believe he'll be advancing.
Well, I can tell you guys right now that no matter what, we're going to have another match coming up here very shortly because Gabe Steffen is waiting for the winner of this match. And we do have his location, the Wooden Nickel, in Crooks, South Dakota, ready to go. Will we have an opportunity where Nick's going to have to switch back and forth? We all know that we want to see him work a little bit. Brandon Neal says, hey, guys, thanks for finally getting the W on stream. I thought you were my bad luck charm there for a second. I mentioned that earlier, actually. That was a little bit of a curse to have you on stream, but we know how you can play. You got it done, buddy. Good job. Still need to get better at karate, though. Maybe a new sensei would help.
Big close there from Kevin with the last.
Let's see what John decides to do here. I actually like that idea. It didn't pay off, but that second dart's nice. He's thinking like, do I close 20 or not? He's still wondering what to do. Yeah, all right, that'll work. Kevin gonna get it done right here. There it is, Kevin Schmitz, the rabbit, the Wisconsinite, will move on to play against Gabe Steffen for the 4th place match. 5.19 there from Kevin Schmitz. So it looks like Brandon, you better get ready to play, buddy. We got Brandon Neal taking on Bob Anderson. Will be next on our stream.
There we go. Looking forward to that match.
It'll be a good one. You can see Brandon typing in the chat right now.
Saying, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Guys, again, we had 256 players competing for a place in one of the 3 finale levels at the 2023 Tournament of Champions in Kansas City, Missouri today. Players who place within the top 5 positions in their bracket are guaranteed a spot in their gender's elite finale at the TOC, which is about where everyone is at this point. So congratulations to everyone who we're going to end up watching. First place team at TOC takes home $20,000, $10,000 a piece. Not a bad payday, if you ask me, as there's a spider on my desk, and I almost freaked out and screamed like a little girl. Die! Die!
What
Killed it.
what
I
a
got him.
job there, my guy. Good
I
job.
got him. Didn't even scream. Look at that. Look at the death.
Wow.
Let
Didn't
that be a
even
lesson to
scream
any
about-
other spiders watching along. Body count.
About did everybody about screamed like a little child.
Woo.
That's okay. That's okay.
Nothing terrifies a 6'2", 285+ pound man than a tiny spider that is about to attack my hand. That was really close to me. I handled it like a champ, and that's all that matters. Ooh. Hey, listen. First place in this is $300 in that elite finale entry. Woo, I don't even know what to do right now. Was
Just
not
calm
expecting
down.
that.
It's over. You have
What if his family
flashbacks
tries to
later on
attack
this
me?
evening.
I wonder if his family is watching along and is going to attack me next.
Probably gonna happen.
I can guarantee you that was a very poisonous spider, so I almost died.
Get out of here. Here we go with our diddle.
It could have
Brandon
been.
Neal. Good recovery from that first start, to be honest.
I couldn't have screamed for my wife. She's dealing with the kids right now, so it was on my own. Luckily, I took care of it. Good peripheral vision does that, you know.
Well, Brandon will get the start in our race to fun leg format. It's a pirate format, actually.
Arr.
I've only
Was
got
that-
one leg.
Nice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, that's what happens when you climb up the top sails.
There you go. Good drop kick Murphys there.
Thank you.
Looks like Maya Berger kicking off. Potentially, is that what's going on here? Is this just a little fun match going on here, Nick? Okay, so a fun match. So never mind. That's just a fun game
Uh-huh.
to keep him going.
All right, Brandon Neal starts off with a 7 mark on those 20s. It's a great start. Rick Henty says, I miss you guys. Best commentary out there. Well, you know, how about best spider hunter out there, too? Just saying. Some would call me a hero for saving my own life. I wouldn't go that far. All right. Nick doing a great thing of just like keeping the split screen on there, so we have to like squint.
With the squint extra hard to see anything. He's staying on the 20s here. No, goes down to the 19s of the last. Closes it out. Big hit there for Brandon Neal.
Forcing on full screen for us, you would have been able to
Yeah.
see his eyes, but you couldn't. It's okay.
Forcing Anderson to the 18s or 17s.
Oh,
He's not happy with that single 13. Oh my word.
that is a bad timed dart there. Either released way too early or way too late. And that is
guessing
definitely why he
late.
regrouped.
Yeah, I'm guessing way late there for him.
He is almost getting a little stuck back there in his backswing. You notice that? Usually it's very smooth there. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
You never know.
Wait, Bobby usually has this little kind of hop too. Have you noticed that where he sets himself with a little hop?
Mm-hmm. Brandon throwing nice and smooth still. Don't look at the 18s. He looked at him. Look at that from Bob Anderson. Boom
Great.
goes the Wisconsinite.
Great 9.
He needed
Great
it right then and
9.
there.
Yeah. Big
Now Brandon has to
stuff.
regroup.
Yeah, he's going to need a 6 to even think about taking a shot here. So, going to have to regroup, settle in, hit these 17s here. Now it's all eyes on the 17s. Got to stay there, I think.
He threw that last start pretty quickly. You notice that?
Yeah, a little quick there with the last. That's okay. I mean, it
How about the
happens.
legend Dennis Sandin in our chat saying I shot Bob? Dennis, hope you're doing well, buddy. Nick, you have got to stop doing that.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. I've had 17 energy drinks because of you.
Maybe you should too. Otherwise, you're in timeout. Brandon just getting focused here. This is a big dart here. He's got to move over. Usually when he does that, he hits it. Just like that. Does he take a shot at the 18s, or does he stay on the 17s? It's pretty blocked right now, and that's the idea. I might go 16s here. What do you think, bud?
Ooh.
Yep, get your bearings on what's going on.
I'm just thinking. I mean, yeah, there's that option too because he is blocked.
Oh,
The 18s didn't really have a significant value push for it. Yeah, try to open up that other wedge, force the hand to your opponent.
Tyler Little says, "Hey, Will, nice shooting on the other night on Grand Board. He was watching you."
Ah, appreciate it. Yeah, try to hop in when I can on those Grand Board streams that individuals put out. So
You just
if
can't.
I'm free, the kiddo enjoys heading down to the basement and playing some darts. So
Can't get enough of being on live streams, huh, bud?
I guess not.
Hey, listen, if I got a chance to actually like shoot darts in front of people, if I was good, I'd take advantage of that.
It's not necessarily trying to jump on the stream. It's just kind of
No.
supporting and being
Oh, for sure.
being in there to throw some darts too is always fun. So
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just messing with you.
I really need to get on this G3 in Derby because there's one now next to me on the PPD system. That would be fun.
Who doesn't like soft tip? Paul? I started playing darts, soft tip darts. I mostly play soft tip darts. I do love my steel tip though. And it's the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Ives, who is all about steel tip at the castle, you know.
Right. I see you guys have added some soft tip. Good for you guys.
Yeah, a couple of times we're working with a couple of different vendors to do a little fun finale things and final things from some tournaments, which is a lot of fun. A little added incentive for the players, and honestly, it's a lot of fun for us. We really enjoy all that.
I think my favorite part of the soft tip at the castle stream was when you guys were like, it's so nice having the names on the board. We always get so worked up with it. So it was just making me laugh. You guys are having a great time with that.
Listen, when the entire stream starts with it changing the camera to a blank screen of our of ours, and we just start dying laughing because we were not expecting to not see ourselves on camera. It could only go uphill from there, you know. Big darts from Bob Anderson. What a 6 mark. And Brandon Neal back against the wall, gonna have to throw in a couple of 9s, at least 1 9.
Oh, definitely a round of coulda, shoulda, woulda here for Brandon Neal. As Bob Anderson can just go 1, 2, 3 on the 16s and move along.
Oh, big darts from Bob.
Yeah,
and a double bull. What an 8 mark.
What a shot there from him. Just putting this one almost to rest.
Dennis, we appreciate that. It does mean a lot. And Brandon, those were probably his last 3 darts that he threw today. However, he still did qualify for that elite finale. So
That
he
is
did
the
his
main
job.
goal. Yep, that is the main goal.
And it's not over yet. There it is. Bob gets it done. The Wisconsinite will move on as Brandon Neal, the respect given. 5.31 there in that leg. And as we're heading right on over to Mike Carter versus Ethan Kreitman. This is that 3rd place match. No. Yeah, I mean, this is technically the 3rd place match, but this is to get back to the king seat where Jeremiah Berger's waiting. This is leg number 2. It is a race to 2 here. And Nick, do we know the situation with the dips? It looks like Ethan has lost twice. Mike's only lost once, correct?
Correct. And if right now, with the way things are looking, Mike might be going in with only 1 loss to the final here if Ethan doesn't kind of get his bearings in on the 16s or 15s. But right now, Mike Carter, only the 1 loss to Jeremiah Berger, of all people, the guy waiting in the finals.
Which does mean that Maya Berger has to beat him 2 more times in order to actually win, whereas Mike Carter will have to beat him 3 times. So that'll actually be a difficult one for both players.
Exactly. And then that's what we're going to be highlighting next. It's going to be the finals for Jeremiah Berger versus either Ethan or Mike here. And that's going to be our main focal point. And then hopefully, if it hasn't finished or started by the time that final finishes, hopefully, if Alyssa Evans continues her run, we'll get to see her against Chrissy Grimmel. But of course, I mean, she has to make it past Jessica Melton once again. And for the record, Mike Carter did not kick Alyssa Evans back off the board for this. I did say whatever Alyssa prefers, she can do. But if she does make it to the finals, then she is going to play on that board. I want to give Mike some credit here for once. All right.
Oh, he tried to go outside on the double 15. He did it twice. This is why you don't do the Mike Maloney. Wasted 2 darts there. That is not ideal. That is one way to let your opponent back into it, although Ethan looking like not going to do enough there, even with the 6 mark, based on the 4 wedge advantage here for Mike Carter. Who's going to get rid of that 15? There it goes. He switched to the 19s. Big dart gets that point lead right on back. No harm done. Still, it's why we preach what we preach. And unfortunately, Ethan not able to get anything going there. He's playing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Oh, outside. 4 bulls will give Ethan the point lead again. See Lisa Yee there.
Walked right in front of Mike. Just walks right in front of Mike.
It's all right. He wasn't throwing right then. Unfortunately, Ethan again unable to do anything. So this will probably do it right here for Mike Carter. To get back into the finals, he gets it done. So Mike Carter will take on Maya Berger in the finals, and that is the bracket number 1. So that will be coming our way next.
That'll be a good match up there. One that we could potentially set up both angles. We are setting up both angles. How about that? Getting treated here.
So we'll get quite a bit going on. The bracket number 4 is a little bit behind. Todd Hampton did fall in that 8th place spot to Steve McDowell, which already jumped him up to 6th place. So he's now just 1 away from solidifying his spot. in the finale qualifier. Bob Anderson taking on Chris Alexander currently. Ladies bracket, Trisha Romero taking on Elizabeth Wareham. The winner of that one gets Cheyenne Richards in the finals. Hunter Smith waiting on the winner of Jenny Hood and either Deborah Deemers and Jackie Munger. Congratulations to Deborah for qualifying for the TOC Elite Finale qualifier. Alyssa Evans should be playing Lisa Ditchley right now. The chance to take back on Jessica Milton. And Lisa is another Indianapolis, Indiana player for Just Darts. So huge shout out to another one of our Indy women players making the Elite Finale. She is playing at Night Owls, I believe.
Good old Night Owls. We will have a streaming setup here shortly for them.
Yeah, their equipment's there and everything like that. They just got to get everything mounted.
Looking forward to that one.
Tyler Little saying Cheyenne Richards is going to be very hard to beat. You're not wrong there. That's going to be a tough one. I would feel like most men that play darts nationally would find it really hard to beat Cheyenne in a match. She's that talented.
I think if you said to Chris Grimwell, I mean, she proved it at that ESPN qualifier.
Yeah. Yeah, won a couple matches. And just happened to lose last like the Deciders and others. So it looks like they're getting set up here. Alyssa is thrown on the board next to our streaming board, taking on Lisa right now. Guys, again, we had 256 players competing today. You had to get a voucher through your vendor in order to compete in one of these. So shout out to all the players for winning leagues or doing what they needed to do in order to get these vouchers. So how to qualify for the CSC and for PPD and all of that good stuff. For every PPD league match played, DRT and All-Star Triples tournament played, players earn points on the All-Star rank list. This list is sorted by points, so the more points a player has, the higher they'll be on the list. A player's rank has multiple rewards, one of those being an invite to play in the Cricket Singles Challenger Series. Starting with Season 6, so next season of the CSC Challenger Series, not the one that's about to start, invites are extended to the highest skilled NPR players, 64 players, within the top 1,000 on the All-Star rank list. It opens it up to a lot more. We're getting to a point where we have a lot of awesome, talented players, and that's just going to raise it up a little bit more, which I'm excited about. Can't wait for. It's going to be great. As they're getting started here, the finals of this bracket. Maya Berger is the king seat. Mike Carter has 1 loss. This is a 3-loss tournament, so Maya will have to beat Mike twice in order to do so. Mike Carter will have to beat Maya Berger 3 times.
See, Mike's just waiting it out until Miss Evans has her toss. Gives her a
There
little
we go.
high five. Yeah, gonna have to best a ton here.
Which means if you hit a treble and a single on the first 2 darts, you shoot at the bowl. And he's just going to tie it up. That's all he can do there. So they're going to do it again. And look at this, switching back and forth from Nick DeShera, producer and director extraordinaire.
Good stuff. How about the zoomed in view here of Jeremiah too? I'm liking that.
You see Brian Henry in the background.
Stepping our game up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Brian Henry, owner of Motor City Darts, and a huge supporter of our players, or of their players. Oh, and it looks like Mike's not going to get it. So we'll go to Maya Berger. We'll get the start here in leg number 1. Tyler Little saying, Will, you got to pump up that energy, bud.
Hey, man.
Pump it up.
Whoa. pump it up here a little bit. I had my child yelling at me in the background for about 20 minutes here, so had to handle that nonsense.
Don't call me your child.
Not you.
You're about the same age.
Your second child.
Are you
Always
24 now?
best in my world.
Just turned 25.
He's just young in general. He's just too young. He's too old.
With his old balls, gross. Good stuff. Drake Schreiber taking on Johnny Jenkins in the third place match currently to get to the finals against Caleb Hunter in bracket number 2. Right now, this is the finals of bracket number 1. Maya Berger, Mike Carter. Who do you got in this one, buddy? Who you taking?
Oh, man, this is tough, but Maya's off to the races. I'm going to take him in this one. I think he's due.
Do you mean like overall?
Overall.
All right. I like it. I feel like Maya's been sitting for a long time, and sometimes that can hurt you. Mike's been playing for quite a while. And the only thing that I would say is a little bit of a disadvantage is that Mike is still currently watching Alyssa play on the board next. And that can always be a little bit of a distraction, although we've yet to see it be one. But that could change. And Maya is throwing very well right now.
Looks like he's throwing really well. I mean, look at this stuff he's throwing right now, and he has been staying active. I mean, you can't count him out on that one. He has been staying active in the background.
Yeah, you have to for sure. See how aggressive he wants to play this. He's gonna look at the 16. Oh, we tried it. Mike gonna punish the miss on the 16s. Only a 6 mark, though. And we're going to say things like only a 6 mark here in the finals. We're not crazy. That's just actually how it's going to have to be right now.
It's just madness that we actually say that. Only a 6 mark. That's just... Oh, my God.
And that's why.
Look at Henry back there.
Boom goes the dynamite.
He's like, oh, it's
down.
backwards. Oh, let me go ahead and throw it up.
The sign is back. Goodness. I love it.
Now, is this race to 2 for the...
Yes.
And he's got to win twice.
C.
Correct. Okay, just making sure.
I feel like you don't even listen to me when I talk.
Half the time I don't. Let's just be honest. I crop you out.
What is this, Photoshop?
Yes. You become very good at that once, you should become very good at that because of your kiddos and the misses, as I say.
No, I listen to everything my wife says all the time, especially if she's listening to this right now.
Okay.
This is why your wife makes fun of you all the time on Facebook.
Yes, 100%. This is why we have a definite tussle.
Maya wins leg number 1 with we're going to say a mediocre 4.95 average. And I'm only saying that because 5 pluses are going to win the majority of these legs. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Well, Mike gets to start here. Let's see what he's going to produce. Good 7 to open us up.
Yeah, that's a good start. See what Maya does to respond. That 3 is not ideal. It's a good last. Definitely not enough. We'll see how aggressive Mike plays this. Looking down. Staying down. Oh boy. Freak out. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nick's starting to freak out. He's like, really? Wait till the finals for this? Boom. Boom goes the Michiganonian, whatever it is. Boom goes the dynamite for Maya Burger.
Mike with a nice 7 answer.
It's a good
Man, this is
response
just going to be
there.
a back and forth little battle here. And look, he's got a little support as well. So,
Yeah, it's really not shocking that the players that tend to make it farther in these brackets have support behind them the whole time. It just keeps you energized. It keeps you kind of in the moment, focused.
that's the truth. It's hard to stay focused when you have nobody behind you and it's maybe just you at the bar. That is a good point. Yeah, whoa, doggy, come back here.
Mike just faked me out. I don't know about you.
Yeah, definitely did.
I looked at the board and I was like, what happened? All right, 18s for Maya. Four of them's not going to do it. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. This is the finals of the TOC Elite Finale Qualifier. Jeremiah Berger, Mike Carter, Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick, Young Buck Darachi to share in the background.
The youngest of Bucks.
At a buck 25.
Well, Mike's in a good position now. You can go ahead and close out the 18s just with 2 darts. Move on over.
Oh,
Or do that. That works too.
that is confidence, ladies and gentlemen. That is what that looks like.
That
You know what's
will
impressive?
certainly work. What do you got?
Lisa Yee is there, right? Watching along. She's not even in the qualifier today.
Nope, she's not. She's just hanging out, enjoying herself on a nice, beautiful Saturday down in hot Arizona. It ain't but
Good start.
113.
Deborah is now playing in the third place match, so Deborah Deemers. Shout out to her. Still going strong there. Did Alyssa get through? So huge shout out to our other indie women player, Lisa Ditchley, for making it that far. But now Jessica Melton will take on Alyssa Evans. We're going to see if they're going to wait or if they're going to play through it. They're probably going to play through it because they're kind of waiting on them. All right, 1-1 scoreline as Maya ran through that one. So last leg decider. It's going to be cricket. Nope.
Yep.
Yep. It's going to be cricket in this one. I almost confused myself.
Wait. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Oh.
How about a 140 there from Maya? And I know that
Good
sounded
start.
like Will's mic has all day, but he was doing that on purpose this time.
Yes. I was definitely doing that on purpose.
Yeah, leave it to Will to get the mic situation sorted 2.5 hours into the stream, but it's been solid ever since.
Hey, you know what? Nick, got my life sorted, bud. How about that? Just kidding. Just kidding.
You know what? That was a little too close to home.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Jeremiah does get this start here in this last leg decider.
By the way, guys, the autograph session for USA Darts is going to be Friday at DPFL, starting at 1 o'clock p.m. So head on over to the booth Friday at 1 p.m. if you would like to get anything signed by the GOAT, Will Stewart, or Nick Teixeira.
It's fantastic because nobody will be there at 1 p.m. So,
On Friday, there's going to be a tournament going on. You're just not streaming it until 3.
Oh, okay.
So you're available for autographs.
Oh, man. Sean. Jeremiah's going to take just a little breather there. Step in here. Going right at the 19s. Wow. Big closure. I figured he'd go back up rather than open up another bed, but hey, that's a great shot nonetheless. That will work. Sean's chuckling at something here in the background.
Sorry. I can't even say it out loud. That's
Exactly.
the funny part of it.
Oh, you guys got a little inside joke going on?
No, I got a message from not something about you for once. And it just made me chuckle. But he knows who he is. I love you for sending me that. Nick, you should have said you're welcome, because that would have been really funny.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's too late
Really
now.
great. Really great stuff.
Never mind. It wasn't too late. He's still jealous. All right. Maya steps up.
Yeah, let's see here. 20s. Quick closure. Another house? No.
Well, technically, the trip fives. All right, Mike's going to have to look at the 16s. He is. He's hammering them. Whoop. What happened there?
He is not happy with the lie. Because he knows he's going to try to fit another one in there. I mean, he could try to go potentially the 15s if he really wanted to open up that route.
Nope,
That
he's going to
could
move
be an
all the way over.
option.
Yeah, that was just going to be a tough dart.
And that's the thing. If you're not comfortable and you feel like, it's a little bit out of realm, maybe you take that shot at the 15s instead. I mean, still a single is at least something, but yeah, look at this gold from Mr. Maya.
Oh, they were ready for the sign. Did you see that?
Yeah, they were. They were ready to give it a go.
This is our last leg decider here in the first match. If Maya does win, Mike Carter will have 2 losses. He'll still have to be beat again, and we'll play again a best 2 out of 3 cricket. Oh boy.
Yeah, big last. Henry giving us some lawnmower starts over there.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Getting up the old heave ho with a lawnmower to get it going.
Listen, if you're from the Midwest, that's how you dance, okay?
It's definitely certified a dance move here in the Midwest. I will not lie about that one.
It's either that or like the one leg, knee thrust. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. Solid knee thrust.
Put it on the counter.
Maya needing 3.
I just really want him to do the one leg knee thrust this time. Look
Get
at this.
another set.
There we go.
And he's got it. Look at him. He's doing the Chris Farley there.
Woo-wee!
Woo-wee!
4.65. Now he needs to win one more match, which is easier said than done when you're going up against Mike Carter. However, it can definitely happen.
We shall find out here next.
Like right
our
now.
Coverage of the TOC qualifiers brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. DartsTOC.com. Get involved today. Who knows? Maybe you'll be fighting it out for $10K next year at TOC.
Mike Carter averages a 4.776 as he is playing in Division 1 of the CSE Challenger Series. Is Maya is not in the CSE this season. Unless I'm missing his name. which is always possible. I'm just kind of surprised.
Shocked even.
Speechless, as you might say.
No, I wouldn't. I would be speechless. Well, we're just all right.
Yeah, we may have a moment here.
Hey, so speaking of moments, I have a great joke for you. You ready?
Yep.
What kinds of canoes are the most dangerous?
Let's hear it.
Volcanoes.
Do you have any other jokes?
That spells volcanoes.
No, we got it.
No, you
have any
didn't.
others?
We got it, but do you have any ones you'd like to rather attempt than that?
Nope, that was it.
Okay, well.
All my other ones are not appropriate for the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, Sean will attempt to find some better jokes for us. We'll be right back with more action.
So, Bear and a Rabbit go into the woods.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh man, they are just now finishing the setup now, so we're back into the action. Our stand-up careers, unfortunately, out of the action.
Steve said 2 thumbs down on my joke. I appreciate that. That means that there are 8 fingers up. That's an 8 out of 10.
Absolutely atrocious, son. Absolutely atrocious. Ton start for Maya.
Well, it's just another one for the archives.
All right, here's a big bowl. Yep, good move. Good switch there for Carter. Doing the proper move to go to those bulls there and get the 105.
Katie says, what's red and bad for your teeth?
What is it?
I don't know.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come
I'm
on.
waiting for the punchline from her.
Hurry up. Give it to... No, just kidding. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
A brick. Touche. Touche.
What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is just atrocious.
All right, Mike Carter started off with a 6 mark on the 19s. Yeah, Nick, you can't do dad jokes. You're not a dad.
Go ahead and close out those 20s. Go over to the 18s. Big 9 mark for Mike Carter.
My cat
Boom
Fred
goes
big
the
deductor.
dynamite.
Trying to put his foot in the ground here in this final. Say, not so fast, Maya Burger. Not so fast.
Only a 5 mark. And Mike's thrown really well on this leg so far. If Mike loses, it's over. If Mike wins, we go to a 1-loss format, which is Cricket 01. So I throw a little leg of 01 in there.
Just a little 01 action. Never hurt nobody.
Just a little. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. We get a little low 5 action there. Or Mike Carter's high 5. I like when they get bored because they miss the treble on the first 2 darts when they're trying to close it out. They're just like, let me just throw it at it. Don't get rid of the sign. You're going to need it in just a second.
Big triple. How about another?
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been great if you would have said that and it would have happened. Speaking into existence.
Hey. Mike is speaking this first leg into existence, that's for sure. Dropped his dart. I still remember a time when I first started playing darts where I thought that if you dropped the dart, it meant it counted. Big 6.0 from Mike Carter. Takes leg number 1. You see it? I love it.
Oh my God.
How about them apples, Brian Henry?
How about that, Brian?
That was good. Wow. Nick actually got a quote reference.
So I have a question for you guys.
He started
here.
laughing.
I got a question for you guys here. Right now, I mean, we saw Mike Carter down 2-0 in the set, basically, right?
Yep.
If we think about it like that. And there's a half mark difference between the averages, a 4.289 average for Jeremiah Berger on the books versus Mike Carter's 4.776. Do you think that's kind of weighing on Mike Carter? He kind of almost came in with a little too much confidence, and now he's forced to play a little bit better because his back's against the wall?
I don't think so. And the reason why I just say that is because Maya was the king seat, right? And so if I'm Mike Carter, I'm not coming into it. I know how Maya can throw. I've probably played against him multiple times. He played against him earlier in this bracket. He knows what he can do. And Mike will never probably look at his opponents that way. He probably cares more about himself and his averages and what he throws versus whatever his opponent might do or can do. That's just my opinion. Will?
There you go.
Dynamite drop in, Will.
There
Broadcast
you go.
school is really paying off.
I mean, it's not necessarily a school anymore. It's just train of thought to know when you have the exact same thought, just not to say anything. Why even worry about it? Disagree and be done.
The smart to share is in the chat saying averages do not matter playing singles. I don't know if I agree with that because we all play singles in the CSC Challenger Series and averages tend to matter. However, I think what he's saying is because they play doubles a lot for our PPD events and qualifiers and all that stuff, that this is a little bit of a different format than they use for their averages. Is that what he's trying to say there?
I don't know, he could be referring to the fact that like you don't necessarily have to have the better average to win the match.
He's saying play the opponent, not the stat sheet. That's the point he's trying to allude to.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that can be said where opponent or somebody is like 10 points down, maybe in average, but they still win the match just because they're able to steal those checkout opportunities when they can.
Oh, timing's always
a
big factor.
Exactly.
No, I was right. He said different rhythm.
Will Stewart, let's play. You do not want that, Mr. Teixeira.
He wants that smoke.
Hey, but just a reminder, make sure to step into the finals pit for me this year at TOC if you can, okay? Just step into it. We can catch that big nose anywhere, okay?
Oh my gosh. Heather, Alyssa is playing the third place match against Jessica Melton, who is from Washington State, who just beat Alyssa in the third place match, and now they're playing again for third place to get to the finals. And Mike Carter is about to take the first dip on Maya Berger. Maybe. Maybe not.
Got to find gold here. Big double with the last. I mean, that's a solid 5. Still enough to wrangle in the lead. So Mike Carter needing to win the set.
Anthony Stevenson's in the chat, another Michigan guy. He's watching on YouTube, so he did not see the answer from that, although we did say it out loud. But if he's behind, he got it right. Congratulations, Ian. That's how you do it, bud. What are you guys chatting about in the background, huh? I'm just kidding. Mike Carter gets it done as we're going to go to the one-loss side, technically. So it's best 2 out of 3 again. It's Cricket 01 is the format. So if it goes to a last leg decider, whoever wins the diddle wins that leg.
Potentially.
Most
You
likely.
never know.
90% of the
Not
time.
too fast there, buddy, old boy.
95% of the time.
2.
Well, Division II champion Brett Hollanday in the chat. He also won his qualifier a couple weeks ago.
Sneaking his way in.
Yeah. All right, here we go. They're diddling. This is a restart here, so we're going to reset that score line up top, not to confuse anybody. Again, Mike Carter has 2 losses. Jeremiah Berger now has 1 loss. So for those keeping track, Mike Carter needs to win to take it to a very last leg decider. If Maya wins this match, or this set, as you might call it, then he is he's won. Sorry, Dominic said it's on like Donkey Kong in the chat. Did you see the new Super Mario movie? I liked it a lot.
My son has watched it now 1,700,000 times.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but once you've watched it that many times, it just becomes like, oh yeah, you want to watch it again.
What shocked me the other day was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that came out. Had 0 expectations and was blown away.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Well, Maya starts off with a 6 mark to go in here in leg number 1 of the set.
And we've got
Look at this.
We've got Shrek, Pets, and Super Mario. That's on repeat right now.
Well, to let you know, I have watched Trolls so many times now.
Yes.
That I found an Easter egg that no one else has found because I searched it online. And that is that King Pappy, at the very beginning, when they're running through the tunnels and he's setting down his clothes so people don't set on the puddles, one of the items of clothing that he sets down are tube socks. And later on, you see the Cloud wearing King Pappy's tube socks that he found in the tunnels because of the same color and everything. That's why he's wearing socks.
There you go.
So fun fact.
Little hidden fun fact from the one and only Sean Green. That's a big triple there from Maya.
And now I'm going to have at least one person look at the Trolls movie and see if I'm correct.
And somebody's going to be like, you're wrong, Sean.
They're the wrong size stripes. Look, it's a little bit faded. Yeah, it's because it's older. 20 years older now. Been wearing those socks for 20 years. Deal with it. All right. Maya, go look at the 17s. He's just a 9 mark away from taking control back. Easier said than done when you're sitting in this comfy chair like I am.
Oh, difficult.
Well, he's looked shocked. We're shocked. And Mike starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. I promise I won't talk about Trolls anymore if you do.
Lies.
No, I'm definitely not going to talk about Trolls anymore, no matter what.
Oh, just
Widery.
Neighboring bed.
Oh. He's only hit 3 17s in his last 6 starts at it.
That is difficult right there. Just neighboring wire everywhere. Mike taking advantage, though. Some big shots here to try to force the last set decider.
Yeah, which will just be a one-leg battle.
The shootout.
The difference in prize money here is $50. It's $300 to first, $250 to second. They both have done their jobs, which is the elite finale entry.
Yep.
So now they're just playing for pride. They're playing because, hey, they're on stream. Let's win while we're on stream. And we got bad news. Unless you're Jessica Melton. Alyssa is out. So this is our very last match of the stream and of our TOC finale qualifier, as we are down to just these players left.
That is a bummer.
That we can stream.
At the same time, that is how it goes. We do have a good amount of streaming locations, working on getting more. So
most of them.
Oh, most of them are done, yeah. But
Kenny Doyle, Rick Hensey. That's a heck of a bracket number 3 finale.
That's a good one. That's a good one indeed.
Caleb Hunter did win against Johnny Jenkins in bracket number 2. And Mike Carter wins leg number 1. We are one leg away from going to a very last leg decider.
Ooh.
If Maya wins this one, it's 0-1 in leg number 3. Does make a spot of difference. So here we go. 1-0 lead for Mike.
Maya to start us off here. 20s. Looking for at least a 4 mark or better.
Yeah, the 4 mark.
The 4. That's minimum start here.
Only a 2 mark there from Mike Carter, though.
Yeah, that's kind of a. Do you take your shot early here if you're Jeremiah then?
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for it. Yeah. Kind of forces your hand, essentially. I mean,
Good last.
Do you take those shots? Do you take those unnecessary? Do you take those risky shots? I should say, not unnecessary. Those risky shots if you're Jeremiah, knowing that, hey, no matter what, we got the last leg decider, and I need to get a leg on the board here. You know what I'm saying?
I like that he is being aggressive still.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is play scared in this position, especially against Mike Carter, who will take advantage of that. So I really like the fact I'm okay with him being aggressive on the 17s right now. There it is. Looking 18s, he's just trying to finish this leg quickly. I like it.
Ooh.
Big white horse
Gallop
from Jeremiah
away.
Berger. Boom goes the dynamite. Look at that sign. That one's fancy. I'm telling you, at some point I have to drive up to the Union Lake Eagles. Just to thank everybody for all the support.
Not terribly far for you.
It depends on where actually in Michigan it is.
8 hours.
I'm going to check on that.
And again, for me, good 10 hours is okay for me. I'll take a 10-hour drive. Nick's looking at me like I'm nuts. Like, what are you talking about? I can't do a 10-hour drive, man. I can't do it. Oh.
Is that how I sound in your head?
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah, it's
That was
about
pretty
right.
spot on.
Yeah, no complaints here.
How many? How long was the drive there, bud?
It wouldn't pop up on my maps, which is not good. So let me search up the address real quick, and then I'll do it that way.
Jeremiah kind of taking control of this one.
Ooh.
4-point advantage, but closes out the 15s. Big darts here. We're looking at a 1-1 score line. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Boom
What
goes
an-
the dynamite. Pressure.
What an answer. What an answer, ladies and gentlemen. Now the pressure has been added. Jeremiah's got to hit these 3.
Oh, wow. What a great dart.
That's a massive
Hey, let's
dart.
go to a last leg decider. Big, big darts. It is 4 hours and 11 minutes away from me.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, I mean, it's not great, but it's not too bad. Wow. All right. And I've said this many times. The diddle is the all-important part of this leg. Needs another treble. Not that treble. Well, what a dart this is. Yeah, I mean, does this not show you how much these guys think that this diddle matters? He gets it.
Struggle.
What
Struggle,
a
but he-
dart.
Great shot.
Look at the fun these guys are having in the camera to each other. Giving
Oh, I
a
love
lot
it.
of respect between the two.
All right, Mike Carter will go first. If he wins, we go to the entire distance. Aww.
Aww.
Brian, where's the kiss for Jeremiah?
Yeah, what the heck, man? Give him a little smooch.
Yeah. Just a little hat trick to get us going.
Oh, you thought
For
that
Mike
wasn't going to
Carter.
be the case?
Oh, I thought it would be surprising if that didn't happen.
Probably answer with one here.
Oh, I don't know if I like that early of that move. You know what I'm saying? And there's another hat trick from Mike Carter. Heather Fuller says, because he got that kiss. The power of an Alyssa Evans kiss, I guess, guys. Yeah, you can, again, the pressure of just going second in this type of format
it is
makes
very
people do funny
difficult.
stuff.
You kind of overthink things. Do you take a shot early and try to change the game?
Looking at 17s. Hits it.
We're looking at a 10 dart leg, ladies and gentlemen.
And yeah, this to go to a last chance, last leg decider. Brian, get ready to kiss Maya because there's power in that. If you don't love your players. There it is. Double bowls it too. 10 darter for Mike Carter. What was that? I love it. That had a not suitable for work aspect of that dance. But here we go.
Having a little fun. Why not? I love it. Last leg decider, folks. Does it get any better than this?
For all the marbles. For the whole shebang. For the whole McGillicuddy.
I think we get the picture, Sean.
Guitar solo gone wrong.
And really, can you say the whole McGillicuddy when really they've got to fight it out in another bracket?
What you mean?
Well, this is just a TOC qualifier.
Well,
So
I mean,
really, they win a
I
bracket
mean-
to go and win another bracket,
listen,
buddy.
this is the only thing that we can play for today is this.
Here.
All right. The diddle. 3 darts, highest wins. Oh, little Grand Slam breakfast action there from Maya Burger. And Mike Carter will go first. After, well, just a little 180 from Mike Carter. My
No
goodness.
big deal.
Are you still picking Maya here, Will Stewart?
I don't know. Going to be tough to now, but I'm going to take him. I'm going to ride it out.
Johnny Lackey says, let's go Dynamite. Guys, we appreciate you all watching along with us. A lot of viewers today, and I know the players appreciate it. I know we appreciate it. Heather, I can't repeat things like that. As a 5-mark start from Mike Carter. This is the last leg we're going to have on our stream today, bud.
Big Trip 19 opener. Got to find another one.
Does so.
Yeah, it does find another one, but he would have liked to find that in the second one. At least take the shot at the 20s potentially. I think he would have too.
Mike, a nice 6-mark right back. A little dart flip action there from Maya Berger, showing off those skills.
Yeah, I got skills. Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Can't find it. I figured he was going to pound another one in there. Mike, clear opportunity. Go ahead and shut the door here is what I would do.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. We'll see if that affects anything. It's only a 47-point lead. So treble 19 gives him a look if he wants to. I doubt he does, though. Yeah, he's going to stay there. Oh, ideally. That's the way. That was a smart dart, though. And now Mike doing it a little bit differently. And again, that's
a difficult dart right there.
It really is.
Thinking he's going to have to go over to the right-hand side if he wants to find his way in. Is he just going to forego? Yep. He's foregoing. Yep. And he doesn't find anything of value. So, Maya, take your shot or not, bud?
That's a great way to now look at it. Go back down. And he does. Nice 7-mark. Makes him pay.
Yep.
And now Mike has to do a little bit something special here.
That was definitely a good way of looking at it. Hit that trip 19 first, then maneuver around the board from there. And look, it's giving him a great look here. So even more points in his favor here.
There goes
Take
the 20s.
your shot early.
There goes the 18s. Sir. And what a dart there with the 19s on dart 3, a big 8-mark. Jay Fouché, it's great to see you in the chat, buddy. God love you. All right, 17s here for Mike. Whoop. It's because of how blocked he was. He kind of took a step back. What a great dart. That's an awesome dart. All right. How aggressive will Maya be? See if he looks at it. He does and hits it. Big darts again from Maya Berger. He is coming alive here in this last leg. Mike needs a lot of 16s. Oh, went for the double 19 and bounces it out again.
Oh, Jeremiah going right at the 16s here. No, going to the 19s here, just making sure he's going to win this leg. You really blame him? No. I'll at least try to close out them 16s pretty quickly, but he's just doing what he has to. 100+ lead now.
Yep, so Mike has to stay there for all of them.
Yep.
If he hits 2 trebles, he's down still a point. plus 14. How about that? Boom goes the dynamite. That is exactly what he needed to do to stay in this leg, but Maya's still a little bit more control here. You can go treble 19 and then close those 16s. What a great last leg decider. Great second dart. Is he going to look? He stayed there. Smart dart, but control now has kind of shifted here from Mike. That 9 mark went a long way. Great dart. One more of those will get rid of the 19s, and he does so. Only a 5-point lead, though. So Maya's an 8 mark away from, really, a 6 mark away from getting back control, going to the Bulls. Great first start. Huge second
Whoa.
dart.
Massive.
And he hits the double 16 to keep back control. What a dart.
What a relief. Honestly, that could have
Wow.
been detrimental there.
Wow. He's going to put some pressure on Maya to hit 3 bulls, no matter what now. Oh my goodness. Maximum pressure. These guys are in fuego. What a last leg decider here to end our stream.
They are going off, man. This is just insanity. And you can see Maya's just taking an extra moment here. He knows he's got to hit 3 or this is done for.
Yep. There's 1. Oh, now he needs a double.
Gotta hit and he
doesn't get it.
Ooh, wow. What a fucking match this has been.
Mike Carter gets it done. A 5.23.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
Both of you take a bow. That was impressive. Maximum pressure followed by maximum pressure followed by maximum pressure was how that match ended. Holy goodness.
Incredible matchup there. That was just you love to see a good one in like that. I mean, back and forth.
This is why we stream these, right? This is why we enjoy watching all of these things. I mean, how awesome was that match? It went the entire distance. We could have not have asked for more there. Hats off to Mike Carter to put the double bull, trip 15 pressure on. That was insanity. I'm so happy that was our last match because I don't think we can top it.
No, I don't think we can. I think we're gonna have to end it right there on that one. That was pretty good. So we got some people earning their rights to TOC. Looking forward to that one. Don't forget, we got more qualifiers still to come. So some dates on that one to come. We got the 26th and September 9th.
Yep.
It looks like. So looking forward to those two before TOC, which will be October 7th through the 11th.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. So,
and as a reminder, you're going to see us before our next TOC finale qualifier because Division 1 and Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series starts on August 21st. I guarantee you, no matter what matches are played on Monday and Wednesday, you're going to want to watch them. Yep. They're going to be insanity. You're going to see a lot of that action, a race to 9, all cricket format. I can't wait.
Be another fantastic season of CSC action. Don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us today, folks. We appreciate your time. Will Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Darachi DeShera. Appreciate you. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Have a great night, guys.